folks will be starting in a second, doing some final sound checks. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Just gonna be vibing out and doing some leveling. Working on Palm's shield charge build. And we're actually gonna continue calling it the Lich-Charger build. It's kind of hard to actually figure out how we're really gonna be playing it, to be honest. I know we're gonna need more cooldown and junk, so we're kind of working on the cooldown, getting the stacks going. It's difficult though. It's actually pretty difficult to kind of get this in the way that I would like to get it in. It's kind of weird, I'm not gonna deny. It is kind of weird. Just feels weird. Not in a negative way, just feels weird in the sense of like playing what's basically a mage as a punch you in the face type. It's very different. It's kind of like enchanting weaponry. It's actually almost like a spell sword. Now that I've said that, I think I might actually make up a spell sword build. If I can find a way to, I guess, properly abuse it and not use a quarterstaff. I think most of the spell swords feels are like really in the quarterstaff skills. I don't want to use a quarterstaff. I gotta figure out if I can make that work. It's definitely gonna end up being a build that has a scepter and some kind of offhand weapon and be ridiculous. But I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see what uniques we're gonna end up using. A lot of questions that build idea brings up. It's quite interesting. At least I think it's interesting. I think all the sounds work just fine, to be honest. Where my brain's like, make sure everything sounds like sound. And I think everything sounds like sound. We should be good. Alrighty, let's get started. 50% chance that we might have, I guess, some community visits. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Kind of just lurking in Discord to see how things go. And that's about it. That's all we got, really. Let me actually press the button I need to press. Welcome in chat. Good to see y'all. Hope you're having a good night. Again, we're playing some Path of Exile. We're doing Path of Exile things. Really, nothing else to it. We're just focusing on getting this build to end game. We gotta get past our day 3 slump and push to day 4, which should be end game, which is great because then we're on a similar cycle. We normally reach end game by like our 4th stream, so we're in a good cycle. As always, if you're watching on YouTube, definitely give us a follow if you're there. Check us out. All of the full live stream videos will be there, and then at some point I will probably break down those videos into guides for builds we finish. I just gotta figure out a way to make this faster. These builds probably won't come up as build guide videos. Gonna be completely honest, they'll probably be linked in on the YouTube video with details of how to find the build when it's done and put up on Maxroll. They will only appear on there when the character that we're playing as reaches level 90, because that's kind of like the baseline. If a character can't reach level 90, it is not good enough. The build will not be made. So we're pushing to make sure everything we do make is level 90 at least before we put up the build. Everything after level 90 most likely will be theoretical. I'm not completely certain how it will work. I'm not completely certain that it actually will work the way that I want it to, or how we think it does, but it's all in theory. That's pretty much about it, really. A lot of these builds are partially theoretical. We're going to keep working on them until the launch of the game, and probably put our best builds up as a long time thing once we have finalized how the game's going to work. But besides that, hope you folks enjoy the time here, vibe out, enjoy the sounds. Any questions, feel free to ask, and hopefully we don't die. I think it's like our biggest thing. We're just trying not to get murdered. So let's jump in, chasing Path of Exile, and get to end game. I think right now we have a giant heart. One giganto heart. Kind of just sitting around. Let me double check. Make sure you guys aren't getting blasted by the music. Alright, where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Alright, where are we? We are here, we're there. We got 2 more exalts on us. I think we made like a divine last night in sales. Someone wanted to trade me. I was not paying attention because I don't have my trade thing up. Path of, what is it called? POE hub. POE, yeah. POE2 overlay. Let's let this load up real quick. It's gonna be weird for a second. Boom, boom, boom. I was gonna change from this to another one, but I actually don't mind. I don't mind this. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. There are some issues that I have with it continuously being connected to the server, but outside of that, it's pretty good. Outside of that, it is pretty good. But now we just need it to load up. Someone actually asked to trade with me, and I just don't remember who it was or what the item was. Cause I didn't have the app open. Might experience a little bit of hitching as my CPU ramps. But it also doesn't make any sense because it shouldn't be ramping. Apparently it is. Mirrors of Kalandra are now worth 10 million exalts. Disgusting. 10 million exalts is crazy. And the vine orbs are about 1.5, according to what the market sales is, and the builder. Yeah, I know someone wanted to trade with me. I just don't know what they wanted anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about it. Like 100% forgot it even came up. Anyway, let's see something. How much is? Oh, we're in the wrong section. This is not where we should be. Aka 3. Gotta get that blood sacrifice going. Oh, and we're in the future. I mean, in the past. So we're almost done. Almost done with this thing. Once you get the heart, you get the test. Last two extra, our last two passives. Okay, what's the word? Oh, she's already kidnapped. So I was gonna check for some sales and for sale information, but I don't care anymore. Right now, that's a bit too much work. Let's just jump into the past. Jump to the past. Hit the waystone. Hit the spot where you were before. And actually get some things done. Why does Mobiletics insist of opening when I told it to go the hell away? It just keeps popping up. I told you to go away. Why are you here? I don't want you right now. My hat looks weird on my head. I'm always so conscious of how hats fit my head. I always feel like they look weird. Alright, let's finish this up. Here we are, Central Waystone. We got our chaos on us. Let's go find a place to sacrifice this heart at. And let's clear out these enemies so we can get to the end game and see how well farming does for us. After that, we're pretty much going to be pushing to level 90. It shouldn't take too long. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be very difficult to get done. There's just going to be a lot of like, remember to press this button. Because that's honestly what ends up happening. A lot of the times I just forget in the moment how something works. It kind of sucks. Like, I don't know why that is with me. I set up all these things to get them sorted, but then I forget why I did it a certain way, which is frustrating. It is very frustrating. I want to work on that. Having crap memory, but having ideas is always a very frustrating thing to deal with. I forgot to get my energy shield back. So far, we are playing a pseudo melee character. Although we could make it so that most of the things we do can be automatically cast at some point in between the action. We don't perform the action enough for it to really count as a build that would be effective or conducive to developing something that happens after X amount of effect. Although we do produce a ton of energy shield stuff that we, not energy shield, a ton of endurance charge stuff that we then use to make crits happen with the interaction of the Nebulock. It's useful for the hits, but after that, not completely certain how it's going to connect. I might use that to make something else happen, but since we get so many pops just as is, I've been like, this is fine. Like, all we need is like a ton of overkill. But as long as we can curse enemies, we're great, honestly. And then with how Hex Blast works, if I can speak, with how Hex Blast works, as long as I can increase the range of it with the AoE effect, it might be in good hands. But it's been interesting so far. It's a different way of playing. It's a slower way of playing, but it's kind of meticulous, to be completely honest. You have to really apply your curses and get things in the right place and get things in the right area. And then remember that you're not immortal. Like, I'm not dodging forever. I'm getting hit a lot. I'm always in close range of something. But like a lot of the times, I tend to forget. Pew, 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 pew. Hopefully by the end of this, we have like, I'm gonna go for like maybe 5k energy shield. And then if we get everything right with the multipliers going, we should do a ton of chaos damage. And since all of our skills are going to be chaos damage focused, or they are chaos damage focused, we just do a buttload of chaos damage. You break down defenses, they take 50% more damage, and then it's pretty much it. As soon as we get their defenses low enough, they kind of just pop. And it's just great. I love it. Very interesting thing. I'm kind of intrigued on seeing how this would work if I could also apply the poison cycles to it. So we may make a variation where we're running around with just like poison and we're poisoning enemies. Or if I can get a Nebulock that has another gem slot, I can add the chance to poison to it. We want to make that chance to poison 100, which is probably not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, no, that's not gonna work. To get to the poison stats on this and everything else, it doesn't really make sense to do that. But a poison variant will be interesting. We'll have to make a new character that focused on getting the poison. So instead of being this crazy mage here, well, then that doesn't make sense. It would make more sense to do that. Start over here, go ritualist. Yeah. It would make more sense to start over here, go ritualist, because Pathfinder has really interesting things for poison, and I think ritualist does as well. So I want to go that way with the ritualist. We do need to make a ritualist build at some point because we have got to touch it. So that might be something. That might work. That might be a cool vibe, actually. We have another build idea. But after we're done with this, whenever we get this to the in-game cycle at level 90, hopefully before August, because we're trying to get most of these builds done before August, we'll have something cool. But our next build idea is going to come from Bless. Bless wants us to do a minion focused. A minion focused build. And we're going to have to figure out how to make that work. But we're not going to be using traditional minions. We're going to be using scepters, which makes it even more interesting in my mind. Because like minions are cool. I've seen people do minions. But if we're doing specters, then we only get a couple of them. A couple powerful enemies probably. That's like pets. So I do need to figure out how to make that work. And I think specters aren't the same as normal minions, so a lot of work going into that to kind of like figure out how X and Y or A or B works. Open the chest, Becky. Oh god. It's loading. Oh no. There's too many spawns. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's a robust rune. That was kind of bunk. We didn't get crap from that. Oh, we have one more left actually. Yeah, not terrible. Oh, this is pretty meh. If this wasn't corrupted, actually, this would be pretty cool, I think. No, it's not corrupted. Not terrible. Not good either. T3 wouldn't be bad. Only for level 60. It doesn't get you fast speed. An extra energy shield. Huh. That would be cool if we were doing a crit build. But we're not. And tonight it just feels like my body is really hating on me. Like my nerves have not settled down. Makes me feel old. Like super old. Oh my god. Boom. Can we go? Can you die? Can you die? Yeah, yeah, boom. Why are you so tanky? Pop. Just go away, man. Oh. Just run the other way. Alright, we gotta get to the bloody side of town. So that we can get this done properly. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. I activated the potion, but then I didn't do the thing right. Bam. We're also using the, what was it, Magnificent Maelstrom? What is it called again? The Melting Maelstrom as like a support skill. It's like if we get surrounded, we tend to just pop it. And then all the damage we do, or all the mana we use becomes damage done to enemies around us for every 3 seconds. I wish there was a way of making it faster. It probably is. We can probably find something that says the effects of X applies X times faster or something. But I haven't looked into it yet. It's like, it's a support thing for me right now. Doesn't really it's not really something that we use consistently, and I should probably be using it more, but I forget about it and then I use it too much and then I'm killing myself because we're not doing inoculation, and we're also probably not going to end up doing a ton of chaos resistance, which is a bit of a problem. We're gonna need it really soon. I'm just not sure how to get to it. I think that's our problem right now. I can pretty much make it so that, or I can attempt to make it so that our life no longer regenerates and our energy still regenerates. Which may or may not fix the problem that we've created, because we have a build that relies on getting hit. For a lot of its generation, a lot of its fixing, in a sense, is all about how much damage I'm going to take, because I'm not using any evasion in this build. We're doing something that's gonna pretty much change our Lich into a please hit me type of build, but not in please hit me in the sense of thorns, but please hit me in the sense of like it's gonna activate all my regeneration, you know. I'll out regenerate whatever you do to me type of thing. It's been working so far. I think it's crazy good. I mean, I think it's fun. It's really nice to like run up into an enemy, punch him in the face, and then be like, haha, you didn't even do a scratch on me. But it's a very different way of playing. Things pop all the time now. At least I know something is working. As long as I remember to curse them, that is. My issue right now is that I constantly forget to curse enemies. If I don't curse them, then, you know, our damage kind of drops. Because the extra stacking chaos is really what matters. I think we're getting to the point, though, that, oh, shoot. It doesn't really matter what hits them or how I hit them. As long as I hit them. Lich-Charger doesn't do a ton of damage, but it definitely does more damage. It's not as much as I would like it to. If I can figure out a way to swap if I can figure out a way to swap lost all words. If I can figure out a way to swap the damage type of my Shield charge. Really good. Because I think the only thing that applies to the shield charge, if I'm wrong, you know, definitely someone correct me, is the physical damage of my offhand. Well, it's technically not an offhand. It's just a weapon that I have. We may be at the point where we can change this and get more damage by reducing our physical damage done and multiplying it by 0.25 with all the bonuses we have to chaos. And that might give us a ton of damage. And I completely forgot about that. I have yet to try that. Let's see if it works. Welcome in, Juwan. Hope you enjoyed your fart. Thank you for popping in. How are you tonight? Oh, whoa. How are the things? And I heard it twice because it was super loud and it wasn't my fart. That fart was actually so loud. That wasn't... Alright, sure, it was me. Great, I farted. And it had an echo, I think. Okay. It had an echo. Welcome in, Juwan. Hope you're well. Enjoy the tooting echo. I hope it makes you feel good. How are you tonight? Where's my chaos damage? Man, if Essence Drain wasn't a projectile, you said it was. You said it as if I'm crazy and drunk and incoherent. I may be two of those things, but not one. I think you're drunk and incoherent. I would never call you crazy. That's fine though. It's a good way. Well, it's the second day of the end of Friday, but anyway, it's a good way to enjoy time off, I suppose. I would never call you crazy. No, that's insane. We don't do that. Alright, 50%. I don't think I'm incoherent. I mean, you're talking to me right now, so definitely not incoherent. That sounds painful, actually. Well, not in the opposite. Not in the opposite of opposite of coherence. So, are you coherent or nah? Seems like what we're getting at right now. If you're not, you can always say you're not. It's acceptable. But you know, no one's judging you here. You are completely fine at being incoherent all you want. I'm not. Okay, it's cool. I think. Okay. But you're still in a safe space, you know. You're in a safe space, so your incoherence level is completely acceptable. Who thinks? Okay. I'm freaking like hitting all the buttons I shouldn't be hitting. In like random places. I want to hit this. There you go. I don't think I broke anything. My elbows didn't hit all the buttons. Alright, so let's see. We got Shockwave. This Shockwave does 150% of my physical damage as strength. I mean, my strength as physical damage. It's actually a pretty decent amount of damage. I have like 100 and something strength, so it's actually pretty useful. I didn't realize that did that much damage. And a 2 meter radius. Too bad I miss all the time. Only I could aim properly. But anyway, let's drop this on here. Where are we dropping it? 866, 833, 866. We only lose 33 damage. And we gain chaos, which can be multiplied. Huh. Huh. We're getting to the point where the physical damage dealt is outweighing the bonuses to our chaos. Okay, this is starting to work out a little bit better. But 33 less damage because of the physical change, but because of that extra chaos note, that might work. That might work. Let's see. I might not get the feel I want. But if we do get it to actually do more chaos damage, it's gonna be a lot better. Again, it's just we're testing. I still don't completely know how all these notes work together. Man, if I did damage over time, damn, that's what I need. But those 33 extra points would have actually killed that enemy, so kind of upset, kind of not upset. We're going to eventually level up, and then if it's doing chaos damage on every like shockwave too, actually pretty good. Am I hitting them? Yeah, I'm hitting them. Could hit people more. Get some overcharge or overkill damage in there. Probably end up doing a lot more pops. Oh, it took too long. Who has... Is you? Who's summoning those stupid things? Yeah, it's this guy. Volatile plants should be banned. I hate volatile plants. I really hope they get rid of volatile plants, man, or do something to change it up. Like volatile plants is pretty. It works out when you have it as like a buff, but oh my god, I hate volatile plants. The amount of times I've died because of volatile plants, it's disgusting. Like there's no reason why. Like I'm just somehow incapable of seeing when they activate. Like, they're evil. And honestly, it might just be because when you're fighting like chaos creatures, you get all that purple on screen, and whatever you're trying to hit kind of disappears. Please stop touching me. I would like for you guys to stop touching me. Okay, I actually don't need the potion activated now. Please. Oh, never mind. Honestly, they're popping pretty quick. And I'm wondering now too if I should actually start using I'm wondering if I should start using physical attacks. I actually don't use any of my physical attacks, but the damage on my physical attack is actually increasing rapidly. We got another skill point. Where are we gonna put this skill point? I think we're still going for chaos, or we were going towards more chaos. We wanted to hit this node over here and finish it up, so we can get down here and go for our long node, so we can replace these. We're gonna have to get 1, 2, 3. At least 6 more levels before we get that. And then when we hit here, we're gonna replace most of these with this. I think one of these gives us cast speed. Something, we're doing something to replace our loss of cast time. Cast speed, cast time. What was it? Salty, salty, salty. I don't see why I would that. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I did. Oh, what I would be mad about. That confuses me. But 16 and 10. We're gonna be getting a lot of intelligence bonuses from that. This stuff needs to go. But I need to figure out how to replace this skill effect duration. There's a problem I haven't solved. How is I replacing the skill effect duration we're going to lose if I move these nodes? What was going to replace it? I know I had a solution. I don't remember where it is. Well, we know that's for the future. I forgot how to get my effect duration up again. Uh. 15. We already got that. What else gives us skill effect duration? Let's see. Anything we can path to close enough. Debuffs and your slow magnitude. Oh yes, the lasting incantations. This is it. We gotta actually go down here so our spells do more damage. And then we gotta go down here so we get the hybrid damage. And we gotta get this node because I just want more armor, and defending with 120% of my armor is like a joy. Distilled Fear. I only have one. I only have a single stack. America is the new black. Oh, that's shotgun. Oh shit. Hold on a second, shot. I'm actually kind of confused right now as to why. Hold up. My computer's being dumb. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, my computer's being dumb. Or my headphones being dumb. Say something.
Yo.
Oh, hold up. Oh no. I don't understand. Default speakers. That's not a speaker.
Yo.
Okay, hold up.
Yo.
We got you in the wrong place, but I know you work.
Yo.
Hold up.
Yo. Yo.
I am so confused. Why are my default speakers my microphone? What? Hold up. It seems like my computer has burst into flames again. Bizarre. What is my default sound object? Let's find out, chat. Let's find out together. What is happening? We're having a mild conundrum. That'd actually be really funny if like everyone heard you besides me. I still can't hear you, but I'm trying to figure out what the frick is happening.
It's all your fault.
Wow, wow. Like everything else.
Tell me life was gonna be this way.
Why can't I hear you?
Wait a second. What the fuck? What is one? Are you stupid?
Say something, or if you're not already saying something.
I'm saying something right now.
No, still can't hear you. Wait, say something?
I'm saying something right now.
This is so weird. Okay. I'm gonna get really weird.
It's your fault. You broke it.
I think I broke something.
You broke it.
Talking you there?
Yeah.
Make some noise, Shotgun.
Waka waka wow. Waka waka wow wow.
Make some noise, Shotgun.
The spirit of
This is, I don't know, this is such a broken moment. Alright. To let you know, you're being broadcast. You're transmitting. So you're transmitting. I think my headphone turned off. Oh my god.
Nice.
Say something.
The fires.
I hate my life.
Look what you done.
My headphones turned off. That's
You broke
so
it.
fucking stupid. Shut up, Joanne. Don't you dare. Don't you start. Say something for me, Shot.
I cannot see, but I'm deaf. I'm deaf.
Now you're transmitting through the stream.
I'm still deaf.
Hold up. Say something again.
I like French fries.
Okay, we're back. Welcome back.
Good.
Everything's back in order because apparently I'm a moron. Oh
Everything's
god.
better now.
I broke it. That was me. It was my fault.
As per usual.
Hey, don't just be on my side for like 3 seconds. Like, oh, I asked.
You
I
did do
wasn't
it.
trying.
This time.
Oh, now I feel guilty. Oh god. I did something wrong. I messed something up because now I still messed something up. My default audio is still wrong.
I did not mean to do that. I'm so angry.
One
can't-
more time.
Can I refund my ascendancy? No. Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because I was like.
Did you
what
leave the
heck?
area? Oh no, you can just talk to what's his face.
Spooky boogie. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, talk to Spooky Boogie. And we'll deal with it. What was I about to do? How do I? Oh, there you go. Alrighty. I think I got everything wrong.
Good. I mean, yeah. Huh.
I see you're against me.
No. You putting no.
I understand.
Nope.
I understand.
Put
What
words
do
in
you
my
mean,
mouth.
nope?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to say it. I know what you mean. How did I break
Know too
this?
much.
I don't know how I did this. But I'm pretty certain you are making sound. Let's gotta make sure you're making sound too.
Is that good?
That is acceptable. Oh man. Let me actually press buttons. Alright. I'm gonna try to get my game done. I know you're like level 20 something.
23. But go
Probably
ahead.
join you into some murders. I'm gonna try to get the chapter done. When I get to end game, I'm jumping with you. So I have to focus. I gotta actually focus. Oh yeah, this guy wants to buy a distilled spear here. I only have one. Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. I keep doing that.
I want level. Also, yeah, okay, I remember what I'm doing.
I went to level, but I also. Did you say I went to level, but I also went to gym?
What? Gym.
That's what I heard. I went to level, but I also went to gym.
My bad.
I'm just
Yeah.
checking. Gym. I'm gonna need so much strength and so much intelligence, but I want 70 dexterity. How am I going to do this? Okay. Oh, you need to replace the intelligence and go to lose. I gotta do that. Ugh. Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
my jewel orb.
Do jeweler's orbs? Oh yeah. Well, you gotta do the side missions, remember? Yeah, that's how you get them. I actually can't wait till they change that. I'm kind of overdoing all the side missions for all those drills. You can buy them too, but I mean,
No.
they're kind of expensive now. Well, actually, they're not really that expensive. I like a chaos. But I'm pretty sure in the chaos to you is you're a pirate. I'm a pirate. What does that mean?
I'll find a way.
I say join a guild. Sometimes guilds have ridiculous amounts of resources that you can just steal from now. Can't really steal from, but you can always have them support you. Oh god. Why am I suddenly playing worse?
You're back.
Whose freaking side are you on?
I didn't say nothing.
Uh-huh, yeah, yeah. Or your side eye comment. I would forget that my headset turned off and then fucking I would. That sounds like me. Like, it's not like I didn't know that it was gonna turn off. It told me it was gonna turn off. And then I forgot it turned off. And the whole time I'm just like, it's mad quiet in my earlobes. Why is it so quiet? Granted, because you're a moron. That's about right.
No, I didn't say it this time.
1, 2, 3. I mean, did you have to?
No.
Sure. Sure. You're such a great friend.
I'm glad.
Sarcasm lost. Oh, so I guess actually what I'm gonna end up doing is. Oh yeah, last night I was trying to explain what I needed to do to fix the problem I was gonna have, where I instantly knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to cut into. I gotta cut into my passing tree at an interesting angle to get some more spell damage, which we're gonna use to maximize or try to get as much extra damage as we can. For things. Attack and cast speed. Physical, and physical. Yeah, no. Attack and cast speed, physical damage. But it's hard. Like, there's not many nodes that have like spell and attack, and I need spell and attack. Spiel. Can't spell. I think we're just gonna. I'm just gonna end up just doing attack damage. I might go for a totem support, but that might be doing too much. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the spell damage and the attack, and my totem will be my support as well as the other skills. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because all this is like scaling off chaos damage now too. We should be good. That also should mean that this is doing 851. Why is it less? Wait, what? What? 851. 871. I'm confused.
I don't know either.
This is the cut and damage really that high? Let's see. I do over 700 more chaos damage, but I lose. Why are you losing 200 physical damage? Why? I'm like doubling my chaos damage. I'm losing 200. Huh? Is it because of my offhand physical drops? I guess so. My total damage dropped, so the difference is only 30 points. How's that? I feel like I should be getting more damage with this. I feel like this is betraying me. Even then, that's less damage. Well, that's technically 9 to 3, but... Aww. Do I need the explosion? That's the question. I don't think I need the explosion. I probably don't need the explosion. I'm gonna take the explosion off. Let's see. I guess it's 903 damage, or at least gives me 903 damage. Explosion. Oh. I couldn't wait. I watched the second episode of The Lord of Mysteries. I was just sitting around during a break and I was like, I gotta see what's going on with them. Like, I'm so intrigued. Gotta watch the anime. It's so Eldritch horror-y. It's like, it's Eldritch horror and isekai and all my nerdy shit that I really love. Oh my god. This is just so good. So good. It's actually really good anime. If you haven't watched The Lord of Mysteries and you've seen it somewhere, just watch it. It's I think it's pretty damn good. Okay, I see you're frozen in chaos. That guy I was punching in the face. I think I lowered my damage because I don't have the fire damage. I don't think I need the fire damage. Then I also don't get the explosions as quick as often. This character actually needs I need to actually get new equipment for this character. Huh, I don't like that. Without the explosion, it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. At least without the explosion, I don't know that like I'm doing stuff. Wait, that's how it exploded. Wait, I don't understand. I don't get it. Was it overcharge damage? This is like the third time this has happened to me during a build cycle. Like I'm trying to build something to figure out how to make it work, and I get to a point where it doesn't make sense and something breaks. It's not even broken. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm like, I don't know how I made this work.
You broke it. You said it.
I didn't break it. Still working. Like damn. How could you? I need to get cooldown, man. I want to use this skill so many times. I can't. I gotta change it. I feel like I have to either drop the extra physical damage it's doing, so I can get like double the amount of uses, so I don't have to worry about the cooldown for a bit. But then it feels weird. I don't know, man. That is kind of annoying. God damn it.
No.
Alright, I don't like this. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't feel good. There's always something about having extra damage in this game that makes things feel better. I feel like it's like a cheat code, man.
The damage is great.
Anything that does extra damage is just a cheat code. It feels better. It does, man. Like if you get an effect that just adds fire damage, take it. It doesn't matter how much fire damage it does. Just take it. It's gonna make it feel better. I'm so serious. Like I really want to add this chaos damage to it, but I can't figure out how to do that without taking out something that gives me more damage. Like I'm getting 900 damage, but I feel like that extra 200 damage a step is amazing. I might be wrong, but it feels better with the extra 200 points of damage per step, or the extra 150 damage per step. But then again, this chaos explosion is quite nice too. I might have found the solution. Okay, well, it seems to be effective. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not upset anymore. That pretty much does it. Alright, I found a solution. Chaos damage punch. The chaos punch works without the shockwave, which is still weird. I feel like shield charge without the shockwave is just me losing out on damage. Unclear. Feels weirder. It does, man. It feels weird. I don't know what else to say. I could probably put on Molten Shield, to be honest, and then get the endurance charges from Molten Shield being on. And when I get those Molten Shield charges, will probably be more effective in the long term than using what I'm using now. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna swap this. Getting that molten shield thing going is probably gonna be more effective. Okay, one of these assholes with the plants of death. Alrighty then. Like missing?
Like
Happening. Ah, like missing. No, I like missing. It's like I'm missing. Oh man, it took so much damage. Why are people trying to buy this gem for $1? A megalomaniac. Diamonds. Why are they in my one chaos pocket? I'm pretty sure they're not one chaos. Okay, I gotta fix this lightning resistance problem I have. Because oh my god, does lightning hurt? Like I have no chaos and I have no lightning. And without either or of those, it seems like the game is like beating on me. But hey, regen. Be nice to my totem. It still feels weird without the charge. I think it feels weird. This feels nasty. Like,
Nasty.
I don't like how it feels.
Let's give me something. Oh, this power. And this. And you look. There you go. Nice.
This feels nasty. This is 20 points less damage. I think it should be higher. Something about this is weird. It's either one or two things. Either the shield charge doesn't take. Oh, no, it actually shows that it does. But I am gonna go back to town and get that shield thing, actually. And why are my Megalomaniac diamonds all in one chaos? They shouldn't be a chaos. I did something stupid at some point. I don't know why. I made a bad choice. I made a bad choice.
No, you didn't.
I totally did. No Megalomaniac diamond should be one chaos. You can only get them by doing what do you call it? A tier 4 what do you call that thing? Suck on my run, so can't be a chaos. I don't know why they are. Oh, Megalomaniac diamonds. These are no. It just says Megalomaniac diamond. What diamond anyway? What is happening? That's not a diamond? No. This is the game being weird again. It's picking up an item that doesn't. Oh, this one? Why is this here? Why is this here? OMG. Oh my god, that's my fault. What happens when you don't price your items? Why is this even... Oh, wait. There's questions. I still have questions. This isn't even a socket that has a charge in it. How is someone trying to bind a gem that doesn't even have a priced value in my storage?
Oh, well.
This is crazy. What is that? 18 chaos orbs, because you should never price your Megalomaniac diamonds less than divine. In my opinion, I don't care. I don't think they should be left. I really don't think you should have less. I don't think your Megalomaniac should ever be priced less than a divine. If you ever get a Megalomaniac diamond and you decide to sell it in some strange twist of fate, just make sure it's not less than the divine. I feel like people... It's just too much work. It takes you an hour to at least get one. To have a chance to get one, it takes like an hour. That's at least... That's a divine worth in my life, in my thought. I can do a Sekima, actually. I don't think I can complete a Sekima, but I can try doing one. I drag you into a T3 Sekimas if you can get to like level, say 30. With decent enough gear. It's not that hard. Maybe we'll drop some gear your way too in a second. It's not. You just gotta figure out your build and go and do it.
It's sounds so easy.
Just figure out your build and do it. Says the guy with over 1,000 hours in the game.
It's so easy.
It's not that hard.
Sure.
I need to never. I gotta really try to like never forget that just because it's easy for me doesn't mean it's easy for everyone. I really gotta. I gotta remember that. Like, I'm trying my best to not become the person that's like, oh my god, it's so easy, anyone can do it, and does not realize that it took me hundreds of hours of work to get to X and Y.
I'm not a caveman.
I mean, it's not even about just games. I mean, in life too. I get that a lot of. I get that a lot at work. You know, my brain's just like, You said I'm not a caveman. Kind of crazy. I don't know.
Not dumb. It's stupid.
I don't think
That's
I'm either of those things. I mean, they actually are two different conditions, but still. We're not gonna get into that. What was I gonna do? I was gonna change. I was gonna get Molten Shield. And I was gonna make Molten Shield. 14 am I? 13. I'm gonna get Molten Shield. I also can get Raging Spirits, which is kind of cool. I don't have any fire spells. Where in the heck is Magma Barrier? Magma. Molten Hot Magma. Alright, we're gonna swap out Herald of Ash for Magma Barrier. It just seems more effective to use. We're gonna throw that back inside there. If I remember correctly, we can get this thingy. I might be wrong and this might be dumb. Fire infusion. I can do a chaos infusion, but that's kind of silly too. Actually, this doesn't do any physical damage. Wait.
Nice.
No, it's half as much non-chaos damage, so actually that doesn't really help me either. God damn it. I forgot what the thing is called now. Damn it. Oh, no. The effect of this gives you an endurance charge. Huh. Okay. I'm just dumb. Wait, how many do we need? We need 30? Yeah, we need 30. So... Magma Spray currently does 1,500 damage. It adds 300 and... Well, 400... If I take this and put this here, this does more damage. Hey, that worked out. That works better. This is 15 to 17. So we'll get the Magma Barrier. This works really well. Okay. I'm good with that. I can accept that. So this, infusing the Magma Barrier with Chaos, is actually more effective. Okay, okay. I'm not expecting that, but I'm glad that worked. Let's see, what else can we do with this with this shield thingy? Not shield charge. I just can't read, apparently. Fucker.
I see that.
You just there going, oh yeah, totally can't read. There he goes again. I don't know if I got him. Fire. Fire infusion is right. Okay, fire infusion. You can probably get a ton of damage out of this magma barrier, which makes sense because we're pretty much using the magma barrier as a buff to our shield charge, aren't we? I put this in. Do I get more damage? I do. That gives me a 200 damage buff. Interesting. What else can I put on this shield charge that would be effective? Let's find out. Let's go to monies. I could probably just buy a T5 gem. I have a bunch of chaos. If I remember correctly, the 5-slot gems are like 1 chaos now. Yeah. Let's go do that. I still got 15 spirit. I might be able to do something cool. I love how my intention was to kill Dovani and then get this damn thing done so I'm in endgame, and I'm distracted by the fact that I discovered how to make this more powerful. Oh god. I mean, at least my brain works. Oh, you get 2 perfect orbs for 1 chaos? You serious? Oh shit, that's actually pretty useful. You want some perfect gems? I'll get you some perfect gems.
Yes.
Okay, I'll get you. How many do you need? Well, do you know what skills you're gonna use? Because you have to use on the skills you're certain you're gonna keep. Don't fuck this up.
It's a level 50 to make that decision then.
Nah, I'll get you before you still though. I need the 5, the 2 each, so that's 5 chaos. I'll probably make 5 chaos in a bit. I just spent 6 chaos, which isn't a big deal. You can use these. I only need 1. I probably only gonna need 1 for a while, actually. Are you my party? Not my party.
Nope, not friends.
Stop saying that. We're not friends. What are you talking about? I've known you since high school. He shouldn't die. No. That was some crazy friend madness. I'm going to give you 5, and he gives me stuff.
I'm getting murdered. Let me get back to a safe zone.
Oh gosh.
Can I please stop running into a fight? Thank you.
Yo. Why is your weapon floating? Oh, you have what you call it weapons. I was just so afraid for a second. I was like, what is this new object? I've never seen this creature. I don't know what this is. I'm going to give you 5. Maybe 6. I'll give you 6 of these.
Ooh.
Hey, I kind of not math. 6. I'm gonna give you. What the fuck keeps happening? Whatever, take 5.
Take this.
I'm gonna give you 5 of them. Oh, thanks. I can probably trade this. I'm gonna give you 5 of them. They're perfect orbs, so yeah. Use them when you
I will cherish
feel
them and
is
leave
best.
them, put it in my pillow.
I would rather you put them inside of a gem, but you know.
That too.
Put them under my pillow. Nope, not the pillow. Put them inside of a gem. Do I want volatility? I still don't know if I want volatility. 1% isn't enough unless I'm doing it all the time. I don't need the withered effect. That's dumb. Mortality is also dumb for this. Okay, so that's not gonna work in that sense. I don't mind just not being able to inflict elemental ailments. Alright. Consume broken armor so that it deals more damage. Flipper might be really useful. Watching you get beat down with your HP bar. Elemental focus. I don't know. Raising your shield infuses it with magma. When you raise your shield, infuse it with magma for a short time. Oh, that's right. It has 0.9 second infusion time. You want that to last longer. By the time I figure out what I'm doing with this, I'm gonna lose my teleportation back home.
Yep.
Every time. Alright, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this called? Perform time seconds. Oh my god, what is the effect I'm thinking of that allows you to increase how long something works? What is it called? Time?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do with time. Longer? Last? Oh, God, I don't remember what it's called.
Duration.
Duration! There you go.
Mm.
Thank you. My brain was, I just could not remember.
Time.
Time. Effect. Alright, so I've already used it. I need the duration to be longer. 0.9 isn't long enough. Persistence. What's using persistence anyway? Despair?
My eyeballs.
Your eyeballs are persistent? It should be. It's true.
Persistent.
Wait, what is using?
Pain?
No, I just don't know what's using this persistent thing. Oh, my Withering Presence is using it. Does it actually work on Withering Presence? Hold up. Welcome back, Shotgun. I'm here just doing my build into continuation.
Like, who the hell is this character?
Who the fuck is this guy? Hey, welcome to Printropolis. Like to say hi, hello, that was me. Feel free to. If not, enjoy your evening and continue lurking and feel free to lurk. That's a 4-second decrease. Do I really care about 4 more seconds? Or do I care about 4 more seconds of damage? It's already 10 seconds. 10 seconds is pretty long. Not many enemies even last 10 seconds in front of the character, so does it matter? Hey!
Just to make sure.
Devin, welcome in. Welcome. Let's make sure they die. Oh, man. I don't know if the 4 seconds matter. I don't know if 4 seconds matters, man. I think 4 seconds is unnecessary. But 4 seconds... Does this even work? Skill effect duration. I don't think this matters. But this supposedly has a 40% increased duration. The buff lasts for 0.7 seconds. An increase to the buff will give you over a second of magma. But does that matter? Because it still says that my confusion window it just says it's 0.75. That might not work out the way I think it does. I don't know if I care about the ignite either. I don't know if I want to just consume damage or set people on fire. I'm already poisoning them. I mean, I'm already corrupting them. Yeah. think I might actually hold on to that. I don't think I want to get rid of the corruption. I know I'm talking to you about this, and you're probably like, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't know what that means, bro. What the fuck does that mean? It means I'm trying to make something last longer, okay? I wanted to hit hard, I wanted to keep lasting, and I wanted to just smell mornings. Like, I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it.
Smell morning.
I want it to smell like morning, yes.
Okay. I understand now.
Why are you never on my side?
I am. You're the right people.
The right people. Close combat? I thought about close combat. I don't want to add close combat. I don't want to take close combat off my shield charge. I think it's on my shield charge. I lied. It's not on my shield charge. Close combat can work. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Close combat definitely could work. I thought I had that on there too. I took it off. We'll probably put on close combat and we'll probably consume the broken armor. Probably. I don't know, man.
Yes.
I just need to fill the slots at this point. I gotta see what's gonna work with best. There's gonna be a lot of experimentation. A lot of experimentation going on with this thing. I really don't understand. Probably jaundice. That's a great name, actually. Oh man. So then roll. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll. Oh, actually, I can't use close combat. I don't have enough dexterity for close combat. I can't add another dex gem. That's why I don't have close combat anywhere. I have to move some things around to get the extra dex. I was trying to avoid putting in more dexterity. Okay. We can do exploit weakness, and we can probably do the elemental focus. I don't need the burning. We already do damage over time from the chaos, and that constantly spreads due to the contagion. So, but then again, burning is cool. But, well, if they explode in fire, they still get ignited, so that works out about the same. So you might do elemental focus, ignoring applying elemental effects. Which is kind of dumb, though. They're losing damage for that. I don't want to lose damage.
Yes, you don't.
Is that a question?
Mm-hmm.
There's 1,000 points of damage. Well, 800 points of damage. I don't want to lose damage. 25% more elemental damage on a hit for a loss of damage over time that we're already doing. Nah, I don't think so. Break armor. Let's break armor do again. Some items, no, some skills, items, support gems, and other effects can break armor as those to target armor by a significant amount. If this brings the target's armor value to 0, the armor is fully broken for 12 seconds or 4 seconds on players. On top of not benefiting from armor, non-player targets with fully broken armor take 20% increased physical damage. Doesn't matter, actually. Actually, doesn't matter.
More damage.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter with me because most of my damage is chaos damage. It's not even physical, so breaking the armor doesn't matter.
That's
Actually, yeah. That's what you do. That's your problem. I can actually get rid of the elemental ailment and take the 25% more damage then. Because again, that's my damage is scaling off. I still feel like losing damage over time is dumb though. Whatever. Put it in. We'll hit hard. My freaking Arctic armor, my shield does 3k damage. My magma spray does 2k damage. But I was 2k with another 8. I guess I should watch and listen to what you're building first. Honestly, all things considered, I like this. I like when folks come in and just throw things into the concept. It helps me out a lot because it gives me other ideas. So I don't mind. Just scream things out. But we're pretty much doing a chaos-based armor, a chaos-based shield charging Lich. The Lich-Charger, as I've been calling it. I will explain more in like 2 minutes when the ad ends. Freaking ad breaks, bro. Lost City. I always forget. I have a countdown that tells me when the ad is gonna happen, but then I forget to look at the countdown. A lot of times, like the countdown goes off, and I'm just like, yap, blah blah blah, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, everyone's gone. It's true. I gotta remember. There's 30-minute breaks, bro.
And I'm gone.
Middle of a conversation and it's gone. Oh, we're gonna try it again and put this together and it's gone.
Hey man, I agree with you. I gotta.
Your idea is so amazing and it's gone. Oh man. Did I not go to Utsul?
Excuse me?
Did I not go to Utsul? Oh, I never got the marker for Utsul. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't need to do anything there. Utsul's not important. Not right now. Not ever. This is weird. Okay, so you know, I'm getting used to having my beard, like actually be a full beard. But the weird part, I cannot wait for a new league. I can't wait to August myself. Honestly, I can't wait to August myself. And we want August up. But yeah, I'm getting used to having a full beard shot, right? The problem is you have to actually brush your beard when it starts growing in, like as a full beard. And I always feel weird about it. The hate for this game feels forced. Every time I play it, I have fun. Then I get on Twitter, Reddit, and there's nothing, people trashing it. We can talk about that too, actually. You guys, the chat's bringing up some really interesting details that I would like to touch on, actually. High expectations for early access is funny. Yep. Not wrong. I think it's actually kind of crazy that people have high expectations for early access. Who is this? Wait, did I turn the thing on? My charges. How do I have to block? Do I have to actually block, or do I have to like block? Like, how do I block? Put your shield up. I don't do that. I have. I'm sorry.
Come to me! There's a legendary drop box.
I'm coming. Got just jumped out of the whole thing. Well, so interesting thing. Tomato, potato. Very interesting about that. So, most people who play, where'd you die? The people who play Path of Exile are usually people who've played Path of Exile for like 10 years. So their standard for what the game should be is the standard of the game after 10 years. It's a really dumb concept. I think it's really stupid. I don't know why people are like that. It baffles me as to why people get like that. But like, you can't apply the 10 years of growth that Path of Exile went through to where this game is now. Like, they're still figuring out, oh god, what is this? They're still figuring out what they need to fix, how they need to fix it, you know, what the problem's going to be. God damn it, I'm trying to save you, but as you can tell, I'm being type of lightning. This player makes you happy. Yeah, exactly. And that's what people aren't doing. It's the strangest thing. Like, that's what you did for 10 years, right? So far, updates have been open. Yep. They have been pretty good, honestly, compared to where the game was and where the game is now. It's completely different. And it's only been one major patch. It's actually a different game. It plays differently. There's more variety. We're still missing things too, so we're not doing anything. We're gonna get more. I've seen people around and complaining this game doesn't have much content. I mean, of course it doesn't. It's not PoE 1. It hasn't had 10 years of development. You're welcome. That's a big difference. They just finished the new league in PoE 1. It says all hands on deck on PoE 2. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like we already knew. We all got the explanation of what they're going to do, right? So we know how they're going to process moving forward. Since we know that, why not just wait for the process to complete? We haven't even gotten through the first set of we're going to be switching gears and doing this. Let them finish. Like if they actually fall short after this first cycle, then we can be like, all right, cool. What happened? Let's go in there and actually attack GGG for X and Y. Like, but they're there and they're giving us details of what they're going to be working on. But people are still complaining about the same things that they did originally, which was just, oh my god, it's not enough to do this. Oh, this doesn't work too well, and blah blah blah. Like, again, let them cook, you know? Let them actually get developmental stuff going. Cause they're trying to play they want to play something that had 10 years of growth, and this doesn't have that. So, but that's how PoE people are, which is something I realized. Even when I played PoE 1 for about 1,000 hours, I was a part of like the early launch of it. One of the people who were the backers for the start of the game. Really enjoyed it. But at the beginning, when they were in their launch cycles with PoE 1, it was very much like PoE 2. It had all these problems. You have constant people constantly complaining about X and Y, comparing it to Diablo, saying how Diablo had this and we needed that, and you know, we didn't need it. We really didn't need it. But that's how it was, and I think that's just like PoE culture in my mind. Actually, I just think people who play PoE are generally like this. And then it's kind of up to the newer folks who are getting into it to kind of let them figure out and try to solve their problems. But I don't know. That's where we are. They just finished the new league. Oh yeah, they just finished the new league in PoE 1. Yep, read that already. Well, we'll get there. We'll get better. We'll see cooler things. The violent criticism I've seen is that there is like one build per class that is hilariously stronger than anything else. That class can do it. Yeah, pigeonholes the entire player base running in the same prime builds. Yeah, that's also a problem that always happens with PoE in general. We generally had that problem even in PoE 1, or one build is just like godly no matter what you do. They kind of do rely on the player base not to be like, well, I'm just gonna use this one build that, you know, can run through all the things in the game and deal with it. But I don't know, I feel like that's just a problem with ARPGs. It's not like a PoE problem. It's just ARPGs are like that. You know, one thing just works the most efficiently and you use it. But fixing that problem of the most efficient build being the thing everyone runs to is very hard. I don't know if this thing is working or if something else is happening. I think my shield thing is working. I might be wrong. I have to block first. I think it actually is working. I think every time I block, you do 3,000 damage. I'm excited to see what new trade updates will be. Yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to that too, because I'm kind of sick of losing trades because I don't realize someone traded me. And if I can get rid of these overlays for trade, that would be nice. Like, trade overlay is cool, but it is kind of frustrating. It does use a lot of memory. But then again, it kind of sucks too, because I feel like once they actually do something like add a trade system inside the game, we're going to lose a lot of that like external player development stuff. Like, the reason why a lot of the things that we have for PoE exist is because we needed them, and they were like, well, we're not a big enough team to, you know, deal with that right now. And I think that's something that makes the PoE experience really unique. So I feel like if we lose it because they fixed the trade, it's not gonna be the same game either. There's something about like having to trade with like Becky Sue to find your best gear slot item, you know? There's something about it. You don't get that in any other game in the same way. Like, you actually see players builds, you know, when you're trading with them. You get to see what they're doing in their hideout. You get to see how they've set up X and Y, and it teaches you a lot. So I feel like there's gonna be a weird failing, yeah, a weird failing if they do a auction house style trade thing. The price fixtures need to be stopped. Legit supervillain activities right now. Yeah, not gonna deny that. They is giving away their gears for dirt cheap. Yeah, of course, yeah. Price fixtures suck. They do. I'm not gonna deny it. Price fixtures suck. There's nothing about them to say that's any good. Like, we don't need people price fixing. I wish there was a way to stop that. And if trade stops the price fixing, then yeah, I think that might be a real great thing. But if it just adds on to it, then that's gonna suck. But that's, you know, funny enough, I think if I remember correctly, the reason why they didn't want an auction house in the first place was because they didn't want price fixing to happen. I remember that was something that popped up like a very long time ago, over a decade ago. Them worrying about people messing with prices of things and monopolizing parts of the market. That never really happened. Well, no, that's not true. It did happen. It's happening now. But when they were worried about it, it wasn't happening, and then it started happening. But that was after we got all the people set up for you know, these development things, making sure people putting in time to develop overlays that we could use and such. But fixtures do suck. We need to get rid of those guys. And honestly, most of our gear can be given away at some point anyway. Like, I usually get to a point in the season where, like, anything I've used for another build or something, I just put in like one of my slots. You know, keeping like 1 to 5 chaos slots. So if you're doing any trade, I just put it in one of the slots according to how much I spent when I brought it and how much I think it's gonna be worth now in the part of the season I'm in. And usually, for me, I think most things are decent between 1 and 5 chaos. There are some exceptions in between it. Things that take much longer to get, things that are much harder to get. You know, there's headhunters on traders with 200 exalts. Some poor soul is gonna see that and not know any better. I mean, 300 exalts. 300 exalts is a lot of work, but honestly, looking at the fact that a divine is like 1.5 now. Honestly, 300 exalt headhunter seems like a steal, depending on how good the stats are on that. But then again, that depends if your build needs a headhunter too. I think, at least in my opinion, I think headhunters are still pretty viable if you're doing certain things. So, but then again, I didn't get my first headhunter until like the beginning of this season. So, oh man, but 300 exalt doesn't sound bad. Well, actually, no, 300 exalt doesn't sound bad. I'm thinking of it right. I mean, hunters running for 8 to 10 div. Yeah, I mean that's not bad at all. Oh, you mean if someone's selling it for 300 exalts? Oh yeah, that sucks for them. That really sucks for them, honestly. I thought you were saying if someone's actually selling it for 3. I'll take it. I pray for that soul. Yeah, I feel bad for that dude. That guy is getting gypped, but I mean, hell, if you don't need it, by all means, sell it for whatever you want. But that's a gyp. You're 100% getting gypped. You sell that for 300. We'll start somewhere. True. Very true. I still remember when I got what was it? I got at the beginning of the season when I got my first, what was it called again? A thorn spear. Hi, welcome to Printropolis. Thank you for following. I'd like to say hi, hello, that was you. Feel free to welcome in. What is it called? Praying for me. I don't know what's good or bad. Honestly, if you really want to know what's good or bad, just look at the tier. Tiers are all powerful and all important. So, why can I not hit this guy? Siphons my flash charges. Okay, well that makes sense now. If you understand tiers, you can find out what a good item is. Like tiers and the rarity of the tier selection in that section. Like the biggest thing, let's see, let me find something that isn't unique. Like this is a pretty good ring. We're missing a slot, or we're missing a prefix because I got corrupted and it removed the prefix, but it increased the tiers of everything on this ring to a minimum of T3, which was a crazy good corruption roll. No matter what I lost, I don't care. I think it was fantastic. For me, rolling this and not buffing it like an idiot, if you find something called an Astramentus, it's worthless. You should give it to me and I'll take it off your hands. If you find an Astramentus, hold it. Yeah, it is a very nice ring. But that's the thing, yeah. If you understand the tiers of weapons, I mean the tiers on an item's prefixes and suffixes, then you pretty much can figure out what's a good weapon, a good item. If you're at level 80 in in-game and you have anything less than tier 4, it's useless. It's crap. Throw it in the trash, right? Let's take this for example. Let's do like a quick craft on this Hexer's robe. It's level 21. It's not gonna have really crazy good rolls on it, but it'll get you something up until maybe level 45, 50-ish as a max roll, depending on how you roll it. You know, we'll hit it with like, let's just hit it with a regular Orbital Transmutation, right? Hit it with that. It gets a T5 energy shield, blah, 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 right? This T5 isn't terrible. If you're at level 20, T5 isn't bad. T5 is pretty good. Like, that's not horrible. If you find a mirror of Calandros, give it to me. Do not give a mirror to anybody. Never give away your mirrors. Never. Don't listen to anybody if they tell you they're giving you their mirror. But in the range that you're looking at between level 15, at level 15, it's actually level 15 item. At level 15 isn't bad. If you find a mirror, go buy a lottery ticket immediately. Yeah, you probably should buy a lottery ticket if you find a mirror. Honestly, the fact that one dude on the Reddit has found multiple mirrors, I don't know how. I feel like he's cheating. But, you know, this is level 15. Actually, the item's level 15. The item level 21, but the item is level 15. So, different records. Then give the lottery ticket to me because it's useless. It's not useless. But, you know, just remember to look at the tiers of your items. Tier 8 is useless. I don't anything under tier 5, in my opinion, after like level 50 is useless. Never running full party or rarity. Oh, 500% rarity. Yeah, true. That might work too. I don't even know if that really works. I don't know if that really works, honestly. I feel like that's a lie. Where the hell does mirrors drop from anyways? Anywhere. A mirror can drop anywhere. That's the craziest thing. Your mirrors aren't limited to like, no, you can literally get it from a regular chest. Anywhere after level 35, you can drop a mirror. So yeah. Yeah. Mirrors drop anywhere. It goes into one exalt tab. Please don't ever put a mirror in one exalt tab. You're insane. I've lost shotgun.
I'm here. Just fighting.
Fighting for your life. Over here fighting for your life. I'm talking about exalts for days. But yeah. You can easily find, and I used to say not easily, but you can find a mirror anywhere. It's kind of like the first time I found a divine orb. Like once I got past level 35 and they just started popping up everywhere and I was like, what the hell? That's about it. As long as you get partway through the game, you can find any of the higher level currencies. It's just drop rate. And if you get lucky enough with high enough drop rate, you know, you get mirrors. That also brings the secondary problem of like, did you die?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn it!
I mean,
You got him?
I
Did you get him or you died?
I could get him.
Oh, you died. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you. I feel like, like as soon as I jump in there, I'm just gonna be fucking dropping bombs and the extra damage is gonna just clear it. Oh man.
You don't know. You just go down.
Just stand still. I'll get them cleared for you. Lucky I don't have one of those tabs. Honestly, as much as it's a cash grab for GGG, I feel like you have to have a stash tab, bro. Like, it's just extra stash tabs are so important. If you do any kind of trading, a stash tab is life. Every time I hear that little tink off screen from a loot drop, I think I might find a mirror. It's not. No. Your chance of finding a mirror is very, very low. It's crazy low. Like, you're really only ever gonna find a mirror if you dedicate a bit more to 126 million. Yeah, very, very low. Yeah, you're only ever gonna get it if you dedicate to rarity. Yeah, that's very slim. It's not impossible, but it is slim. I mean, we really look at it every season. We only really ever see, like, where's this? Where am I going? We only ever see like maybe 1 to 4 mirrors, from what I understand. Am I going the wrong way? Where did I go wrong? So like, if you ever use any of the apps or any of the overlays to kind of like figure out what's going on with the market and how things are trading, PoE Ninja or anything like that, you'll always notice that there's never many of those like really rare items, and like they're really rare items for a reason. But you know, I keep missing this this dash. Do I have to actively block? No, I don't. The active block doesn't matter. I can actually just passive block and get the bonus. Sweet. But that's genuinely what happens. Like, you know, every season, every season, we get like maybe 10 people who get mirrors. They use their mirrors and it goes back into rotation pretty much. There's gotta be some dude out there that the first mob he killed at 35 dropped the mirror, but he's a 40-year-old dad game that's plays for fun. He doesn't know what he got. Yep. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. There's definitely a person out there that's had that experience. I think there's a Reddit about a person who had that experience. Like a guy who, like, the first time he ever got a mirror was like, what does this do? What is it for? Why do I have it? And then everyone was like, you are a lucky son of a gun. I'm just happy the community isn't like full of assholes that will be like, oh, that's useless, give it to me. You know? And actively mean it. Like, most of the time people find mirrors, like, we congratulate them and everyone's like, you know, don't do this with that, don't do that with that, don't use it unless you have a really great item. Like, the really important things. Honestly, if I ever find a mirror, there's nothing in my collection that I think I would even bother with throwing a mirror on. At least not yet. Like, there's some good things, but they're not mirror worthy. I was solid for how many zeros is that? I feel seen. Now I look for a mirror in my stash. Why would there be a random mirror in your stash? You got random mirrors in your stash, Shotgun?
No.
You've been holding out on me, picking up mirrors, not telling them about them.
I would be happy so.
Honestly, man, mirrors are worth 1.5 million exalts. So, actually, are they in exalt? It's not 1.5 million exalts. How much did this say? No, I'm sorry. It's worth 10 million exalts. I was wrong. One mirror is 10 million exalts according to the overlay I'm using. I don't know how people even can buy it. How do you even buy like a mirror from somebody? Can you buy a mirror from somebody? Like that's mad bread. How long does it take to market out? Yeah, take a market like PoE to price drop like that. When PoE came out, nobody knew how rare a mirror was. So they found it and they didn't know. They were lucky just thought it was a new item you never seen. I remember I used to get excited using seeing an Exalt drop. Good times. Yeah, Exalts still make me excited because I never have enough. But it doesn't actually take very long because once you see the effect on the item, you know how valuable it is. Like when it comes to your crafting tools, anything that gives you an effect is worth something, right? That's kind of how Path of Exile works when it comes to its marketplace or its general currency, right? So depending on what this item does, it has an equivalent value. So an item that makes an item rare is worth something, but an item that modifies that rare item so that it's a better rare item is worth way more. That's why your change from exalts to chaos is so much more. You know, one exalt is like $1, but a chaos right now is what? On chaos is like 60 of them or something like that. It's like 60 exalts, because being able to modify an effect on an item is way more important than being able to put the effect on said item. And that's just kind of how Path of Exile works. Like you're always looking at what the effect of said item is to tell its value. Yeah. And the only other thing after that is really just looking into how much it drops, you know, finding out drop rates and some more extra details. But when you sit there and look at it and you're just like, oh, this item makes, or this item allows me to remove a negative affix that I don't really like, and it gives me a good one there. That makes a really valuable item, which is why omens are godly expensive right now, because you can just be like, I don't want this prefix, let me just remove it. I need to learn to Recombinator. Recombinator is 100% luck and vileness, but Recombinator also is important because when you look at the Recombinator, you're looking at level of item and level of item. The Recombinator is more successful when you're combining the same level of item and similar tiers of effects. Outside of that, it's just kind of like RNG from what I've experienced. I might be wrong, but apparently there's a science behind it. But it's really important that you have similar item levels and similar tiers. The higher the tier, the harder it is to recombine, but the easier it becomes at the higher level of said item. Yeah. You always want to recombine two items of the same level and say a similar tier, because all those things go together to give you the chance of success. Where am I going? I always get lost in the Vianney's area every time. But yeah, that's the Recombinator basically. You just gotta really sit there and be like, am I trying to recombine a tier 3 to a tier 5? That's not gonna work. Am I trying to recombine a tier 5 to a tier 8? That's not gonna work either. You know, it needs to be same tier, similar level, and then you know, you gotta look at the level of everything else. It's fun though. Once you figure out how to recombine, it becomes this. How many times do I feel like doing this today? That's pretty much it. I feel like Doviani's gonna kick my ass. Oh yeah, we can try doing that 2-3 Sekimas to try to get you those 2 points. It may one tap you, but if it doesn't one tap you, changes you get like level 30, level 40. I think you should be good. Oh. I love how if they hit my auto block, it does like 2,000 damage. That's really cool. I just do damage from standing there and blocking. Sir, do you mind? I'm trying to hit you with my shield. Hey, welcome to Printropolis. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. If you would like to say hi, hello, it is I. Feel free to. But you don't have to. You can sit there and lurk and enjoy the sounds. We love it. Stop it. Stop moving. Honestly, I think the biggest problem with this build is that I can't hit things that fly. My shield charge will not hit flying or anything that's above me, which is something I didn't know actually happened until very recently. Avani, stop it. Are you stunned? There he goes. Well, bad timing. I keep thinking you died. I really keep thinking you died because I just see your face blinked out, so in my head is like you're dead. It's not that you're dead. You're just in a different area.
Be a corpse.
I don't want you to be a corpse. It's terrible. That's horrific. I gotta remember to put down these totems. God damn. I didn't do anything. I hit you one time. I keep resetting my totems by accident, actually. Gotta let them do damage.
It's your fault.
It is my fault. I keep forgetting to not reset them like 8 times.
That was easy.
Roll this way. Reset. There we go. Activate the potion. I wonder if my block chance will actually save me if I get punched by his like giant orb skill. It probably won't. It saved me from the other hits. I think that big hit's unblockable though. I really want to figure out how to make the shield charge thing do so much more damage. If Giovanni only realized that I've been standing in his way the whole time. I also need to fix the fact that we don't have any resistance to lightning. Please don't let me forget that this time. Oh, just pain. It's just pain. That's how you feel. You've been hit by a lightning bolt before. How'd that feel? Just pain. I'm actually a bit too slow on top of it too. I need this character to be a little bit faster for certain effects in late game. But I'm trying to stick to the fact that since this is a community build and Palma's like no movement speed, I have to like kind of not put more. I'm at the limit of what he said. Oh yeah, folks, if you ever want to see something built and do some like mess around with crafting or something that you come up with that you want to try and you want to submit it for me to spend hundreds of hours figuring out how to make it work, you can always request with channel points. So feel free to do that. We got a couple of them in the works. After this build, we're going to be working on a minion build, but a minion build using specters, which is something I have no understanding of. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna learn a lot. It's gonna be a lot to learn that. But that was submitted by Bless, and this build was submitted by Pomino. I was over here trying to figure out how to make a shield charging something work. Could have done this many ways, but I decided to go with Lich because I felt like it was the most interesting. Stop it. Stop it with the lightning. Stop with the lightning. Don't like it. It hurts. I felt like Lich was the most interesting way of doing it. We could have done it with a Titan, but I don't really like Titans.
Don't like you either.
You're not even playing a Titan. You're playing a freaking the other one, freaking Smith and Katava.
That's my cousin.
Your cousin? Guy. Over here attacking me by his cousin. You know you don't like him. Oh, almost died. Almost killed myself. This thing is super tanky, bro. I'm happy how tanky this is. Any other character I had, it would have died 3 times. This is the tankiest character I've made so far. Yes, Doviani, I think I can match you. I've done it. Oh, can I drag you? No, I can't drag you to endgame. I just dragged you into freaking mapping with me. You've gotten 30 levels in 1 hit.
Get me out of prison.
I can drag you to endgame, but there's no point if you don't even know what you're building. That's just funny. Oh, sweet.
Let's just start talking then.
Wait, what is this? Oh, I guess I just got a decent drop. What is this? Useless. What is this? What ring is this?
Peculiar, but
Oh shit. Ever grasping ring. I've never seen this before. Allies in your presence gain extra chaos damage. Enemies in your presence gain extra chaos damage. This is stupid. No, this is dumb. They don't take extra damage. They just gain extra chaos damage. Well, it doesn't matter if you're inoculated, but this gives you an 18% increased chaos damage, which is pretty cool. For, I guess for party play, but you might kill your friends. I'm not really sure how this is supposed to work. Sounds like I would kill my friends with this. Chaos damage can be really annoying if you're not inoculated.
From a civilization lost to the ages.
so we
I will
get settled then.
Terrible.
Terrible.
I just realized I'm supposed to be looking for a weapon. And because I never get to the point of actually opening the stupid, like, I never get to the point of actually opening the tower I should be opening. I keep forgetting I'm looking for those towers to open up another tower. I've never gotten to the point where I fought the Arbiter because I keep forgetting why I'm doing maps.
Your fault.
It's not my fault. But technically it is my fault. I keep forgetting why I'm doing this.
You don't wonder.
You ever wonder why you do maps? No? I wonder why I do maps. Never remember why I do them, but I wonder.
After being
I do
hit in the
wonder.
face with a cataclysm,
Oh, I wonder.
I'd almost say I'm lucky.
So alive after being hit in the face with the cataclysm.
You're awake. There's a lot to.
Alrighty, we're in endgame. Again, with all the T1 maps I can ever want to have that aren't very good. That now I have to do again. I'm
Yep.
gonna just roll a bunch of really good maps for T1 and until I get to like T4, T5. I would jump into like Evo 80 maps and it slapped.
It has been that we are before with it. There was
It'd be funny actually. I'll make a couple. Goodbye, Doviani. Wait, can I buy T14? Yes. Am I gonna use all my money on these? Yes. I need to make some more maps for my other character. I can now make some T15s and make some decent T15s at that I can steal stuff from. Let's roll on this lunar amulet before I go and run around with you for like an hour. I'm gonna see if I can turn this lunar amulet into something worth. I'm gonna put this in here for our icing class. And this is trash. Not reforging bench. Where am I going? Katsuli. All right.
I liked him better when I killed
Mhm.
him.
I liked him better when I killed him. Huh?
What?
What is she talking about?
Mhm.
All with the work.
Huh?
That's what my character said. I was like, what is this crazy lady talking about? Alright. Let's craft on this item. Are we going to do I want to, oh, I need to make a better amulet. I don't need watchtowers on this. What I do need is energy shield. What does energy shield fall under again? Energy shield falls under the prefix modifier of defenses. So I'm gonna need a defense-based essence. And it's a prefix, right? This is a prefix. Goal. How are we gonna do this? Do we have any other? We have anything to use? We could just alchemy it. Just give me max prefix modifiers. But that's just every prefix modifier. We don't want that. It would save resources though. I'll make it rare so I can't do a double cast on it. Let's do essences. Let's hit it with some defense modifiers. So let's do. I really want to do a defense modifier. What did I do first on here? I think I did a speed modifier. No, I didn't. We're gonna do a speed modifier. What did I do? Here's how I looked at this. Should do the life modifier first, actually. I really want that damage taken recoup that's life. Do I have a life modifier? I do have a life modifier. Let's hit it, see what happens. 10 out. See if the life hits. It hit life, but not the kind of life I was thinking of. It's maximum life, which I kind of don't need, actually. Alright, let's see what the defense modifier gives us. That was a pretty shit roll. Well, waste. Oh, actually, I did that wrong. Should have added something to that beforehand. I wasn't thinking. That's a messed up one. I done messed up.
No, dear.
Yeah, done messed up. All right, trash. Keep doing this. I don't know why I keep going to my salvage bench to salvage things that are not for my salvaging that I'm thinking of. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It's not for the salvaging that I want.
Salvage.
Well, knowledge. All right. I've made it to end game. Let me stalk
Fuck
you.
you.
So I've been playing for 3 days. In the 3 days you have played for a third of the time that I have been awake.
I just wanna level up.
Well, unfortunately, that's not how things work. No. Gotta get you. Yeah, get you more damage. Yeah. You gotta just like, honestly, you need to add. What you need to do if you really want to get more damage is that even though you're not scaling like elemental damages and stuff, I would say you still want to add elemental damage. And even if you don't add elemental damage, actually, I mean, no, you should add elemental damage. I'm not even gonna. You need to add elemental damage. You need to find some way of increasing your elemental damage. Because you're gonna need it.
Weapon has it.
The weapon has elemental damage, yeah, but like you're gonna need some kind of secondary source of damage. It just does. I feel like this doesn't work. Like PoE 2 doesn't play well if your character is just doing one damage type. At least in my opinion. You can always do the armor breaking thing, and, you know, break our armor to get a ton of damage. Yeah, that works. But I just don't feel like it's enough. I might be wrong. I just don't understand how to do full, purely physical builds. I'm not very good at figuring those out.
You are a mage after all.
I mean, I'm a mage right now, but I guess most of the time I am a mage in general sense, right? Most things I do are magic based. Charge. I like magic, huh? I think magic makes this game cool. It does. I'm over here blocking and exploding. I mean, I could do a blood build too. I haven't got a request for a blood build, so my brain's just like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, this blood's not good. That good in this game.
It's not that good right now. I mean, it's good, but it's not good.
It's not.
It's just better things. I mean, they said chaos isn't very good either. But I don't know, man. I can't completely agree with it. I feel like there's good things about it. It's just you haven't found the way that's like, oh, this is fun for me. Because even right now, like I know this is probably not the most efficient way to deal with what I'm doing right now. But I'm having fun. Who cares?
That's the point.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's an interesting way to play with a shield charging Lich. Like, what? Are you telling me a Lich is attacking me with a shield? Yeah, totally. I got some spirits and the totem, and I put the totem down, and I hit you with my shield. You do it. I think I'm gonna take away the fact that this is doing 25% more damage elementally, because I want my fire. I want to know it's working, because at least then I'll know things are on fire. And I get about as much damage as I'm losing. So what's the point? Actually, I think I get more damage. I might actually get more damage because looking at this, it's 2092. I take that off, I get 152 to 2. Yeah, if I take this off, I get more damage. Interesting. Gotta figure out what else you can put there. I get more damage over time. You're missing one eyeball.
Can't
Can't remember. I don't know which way you went, to be honest.
Oh, I see.
Charge! I still don't know why she said I liked you better when you were dead. I don't know who she was talking to or why she was even. Like, that was the most surprising random thing she's ever said. Bam. Everyone's on fire.
Damn.
It's kind of funny that fire is happening, actually. What can I use the fire for? I feel like I can... Oh, you just teleported. I feel like I can use the fire to do something else. I just don't know what. Or I don't remember what. But then again, I kind of want the fire damage. I don't want to lose it. Probably should just do... Oh no, I forgot something. I truly don't know what I want to put in this 5th slot. Be gone, vile beast. Be gone. Honestly, I gotta say that the fact that they allow this to happen, like I'm like 30 levels higher than you, but the game's like, I'll just modify my numbers so that you guys can play together. I love that. I love that. Because now I don't feel like I'm overpowering and taking away from your fun. Like, I'm helping. They may have like 8 times as much HP, but you're still getting a decent amount of experience. And I am not... I'm not overpowering the world. Yeah, you need
slow me down.
you need so much faster movement speed. Or not movement speed, but like I guess attack time on that.
Slow
And he's higher
down.
attacks now. It's such a slow move. All these all kinds of skill jumps. Do you need these skill jumps?
Oh yeah, well.
If you do, they'll be in the storage. They'll be here. They will be here for you whenever you require them. Feel free to come back to your banking service. Anytime, any day, except for Sunday.
It's always not a Sunday.
Banks don't work on Sunday because you can't work with money and be non-religious. I don't know. Can't think of what to say about that one actually. I find it weird that banks are closed on Sunday. I do. Of all the things, that's probably like the least like religious. Money has to be one of those things.
It's religious.
How?
It needs
How?
time.
Money is the most non-religious thing I think ever.
Sure?
I think money and religion is like the complete opposites. Like,
No.
from what I understand, we should be giving things away, not hoarding it.
You sure about that?
Yeah, that's what I was taught. Jeez. You got too much? Give it to your neighbor. All right, cool. Did we do that? No, not at all.
I like charity.
Charity is what religious things told me. You know, be charitable, teach and give. Do we not do that anymore?
It sounds like just being a good human being.
So, am I wrong? What? Something's wrong. I feel like I'm not doing anything. This is just because we're
You
like
don't
playing
rule
together.
this realm.
I feel like I do damage faster without you around. It feels so
I'm an
weird.
ally.
You are. And apparently it lowers my damage? I don't know.
Oh, I can't. It's even more puppy.
Well, they're flying, so it's a problem.
Oh,
Yeah, flying creatures are actually not on the ground, so any attack that hits the ground, you miss. I learned that the hard way because I've been trying to shield charge flyers for like 3 hours, and you can't do that. Like shield charging, come on. Shield charging flyers is not a thing. Stop it. I keep clicking out of my screen. I actually hate this site. The Totem Brothers fight. The Totem has mad HP compared to mine, bro.
just wanna hang out.
After like summoning my totem like 8 times to keep it effective. I need my Hex Blast to fly like a debuff. You are. Actually, you're not.
The fuck?
Stay alive. I know what's happening. There's a weird bug that started happening after the last patch, that if he's in this corner, he'll become invulnerable, and you just have to like survive until he resets. Once he moves, it's good. Come on, do your eyeball thing so we can continue this fight. Not that one, the other one. There we go. Now he's back. The weirdest bug, man.
And I'm dead.
And he died. Well, I'm gonna save my friend because I'm pretty much immortal. Oh.
Wow, he's real.
Tankiest build ever. Tankiest build I've ever made is this one Lich. And I'm still this moment, I don't understand how I can survive some of these things. Something about energy shield, bro. Energy shield is still broken. I'd say it's not even broken, but energy shield is just pretty good. It's the fact that you can scale it so much. But then again, the same thing with HP. If you can scale your HP really high and get your regenerations up, you're just pretty much immortal. I shall block for you. I am your shield.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Spargan. Sparganson7. Welcome to chat. Hope you're having a good night, or morning night, depending on how you're doing things.
Afternoon night.
Afternoon night, also possible. After night. I do hope it goes well. But yeah, it's funny. I never thought I'd actually make a tanky build. It doesn't do enough damage though. I mean, we are doing a decent amount of damage. It's just to me, it's not enough damage. I'm used to doing like 40,000 damage. I'm new to the PoE too. Can I ask a question about it? Yeah, by all means, ask away. If I can answer it, I will answer. Wow, I'm at the point where people come to my channel and ask me questions about the game. That's an improvement. That's kind of cool. I like that. I will block you. I will block all of you.
I will eat all the hits.
Oh, come
I
on.
did it again.
I do a full blocking. What does she do? Walks into the nearest attack.
Death and decay.
I'll revive you. There you go. Oh,
What are you made of?
I started a Frostbolt Cold Snap build, but the build guide was 4 months old. Okay. The build defining unique was a snake pit ring, and it has gone up in value a lot. Okay. A snake pit ring? How much are snake pit rings now? A snake pit pearl ring. How much are these nowadays? I think it's 10 divine anyway. I don't know how to go forward without a guide. What should I do? Well, if you're looking for a snake pit ring, you're using a Frostbolt Cold Snap build. Honestly, if I remember correctly, the Frostbolt Cold Snap build is still a projectile based build. So you could just continue scaling your projectiles. I mean, 10 divine is a lot. I would honestly just not play it. But honestly, if it's a snake pit pearl ring, why do you need the 10 divine ones? Like the one the one that they give you, or the one that they're showing you is like probably the highest tier version of it. There's ones on the market for like. Someone's coming to our party. Who's this?
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
I mean, I'm looking at the market right now. Who is this? I'm looking at the market now, and I see one for, what is it called again? One orb of regret, I think these are. No, orb of annulment. One orb of annulment, and there's one for 3 chaos. They don't seem like they're all 10 divine, but if you need it for the build, and it's just something you need for the build, just buy a cheaper one, from what it seems. But you can definitely find one for a lower cost. I don't know what it says you have to have on it, but if the ring is important to the build, just buy a cheap one and you can get the one that it says must be there. But no, I don't think there's any reason why. There's no reason why you need to pay 10 divine for it. If you can't farm it and you need it now, just get one. Just get one that does the effect. Ah. Well, yeah. I'm correct though, the biggest effect of the snake pit ring will be the multiple effects that it gives you. So you could probably just attach those effects to a skill as well. There's also a what is it called? There is, if I remember correctly, there is a gem. There's a T3 gem that gives you a randomized effect. I think I might be thinking of an item. I might be thinking of an item. We're in an ad break. Of course, we're in an ad break. Why wouldn't we be in an ad break as I'm explaining something? Hooray for ads! Oh. Does Wild Charge work with Essence Drain? I'm not using it enough though. If I was like spamming Essence Drain, that would work out nicely. I might make a build around Wild Charge. I forgot about Wild Charge, but I think it's really cool that I can shoot things in the circle. If I can just make enough fast enough attack speed, then 1 out of every 5 shots I put out will be shot in a circle. I think that's really cool. Welcome to the Travelers. Like to say hi, hello. That was me. Feel free to welcome in, ask questions, and chill out if you like. Thank you for joining us. Honestly, Wild Charge and Spectral Volley seem like a really cool interaction to me, because even though you get that damage debuff, if you're shooting things in a circle, oh wait, we have to stop shooting though. Wait, you have to stop shooting, right? Maximum 5 projectiles, 20%. Yeah, if no projectiles have been created in the last 3 seconds. Yeah, that might be a problem. Probably be attacking slower than the proccing of that, which is a problem. Yeah, that's a problem actually. That won't work. But yeah, you can do that. But what I was thinking, I'm waiting for this ad to end so I can explain. But I was thinking you could also use a bow. There's a couple of things you could do to fix that problem. Because if you're just looking for I need the ad break to finish. I don't want to have to explain myself twice. Mm. 40 seconds. Oh, for the folks on YouTube that aren't in the middle of an ad, you can actually use a gem for this, if I remember correctly. There's also a weapon that recently came out that you could probably use. That would also pretty much do the same thing as that ring if you really want the effects of the randomized secondary things. Honestly, I think it might work better with some other stuff too. Probably throwing in salvo or volt would probably be really effective as well. You don't always need to fork and chain and bounce. I mean, I get it too that the build probably works around the cycle of abusing all of those to get more effects and get more bouncy things. You can just always slot in one. But yeah, Swagger, don't even heard any of that. We just got an ad break. I apologize for that. But yeah, you can probably just slot in a gem, a support gem, if you want any of the effects that it gives you. If you're trying to put the build to the point of like getting all of the multi effects that the ring applies to you, and you're only using the one frostbolt, I mean, you can honestly just apply all the effects from the gems to the frostbolt. The damage will suck, but you know, we'll do the same thing. I got an ad and it crashed my tab, but yeah, use a support gem. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, the ads keep popping up when I'm like trying to explain something, which is very interesting. Usually that doesn't happen. Oh, but they can't pierce. Huh. They don't pierce, but they fork. They chain an extra time. And projectiles fork. Oh, this is where you put it. So if you put it on the right side. Okay, yeah, I remember what's doing this now. You put it on the right side, you get cannot chain, but projectiles fork. I don't even know why I don't even agree with the effects on this thing, to be honest. If it's just for extra spell damage and extra cast speed, just you can get that on something that's better. I don't know. I feel like this is very gimmicky. Being able to chain one time, but not be able to fork. Not being able to pierce also finds, I think it's silly. I think piercing is a very effective way of increasing damage, or at least hitting more targets. I don't know. This is how I feel about it. But yeah, you can do that. You can just add a gem to it. Whatever effect you want, just add it. That's just my 2 cents on that. Where are you, Sir Titan of Smack Smack? Are you still in town?
I'm still down. Just trying to. It's my stash.
Copy. Let me see what I can do with this thing. 32% more damage against ignited enemies. If you use it to have it explode on hit instead of using the code stat mid-flight. Oh, you mean for the frostbolt? For the frostbolt to activate itself. Is there a way to make that happen without having to activate the snap? Let me think. Because you use the cold snap to activate the frostbolt. When you activate the frostbolt applies those effects. But once the frostbolt explodes, it either forks or chains or something, right? It activates the splitting effect. It acts as the on-hit effect that would happen. Honestly, yeah, just apply this until you can get the ring. Apply an effect. Apply whatever effect you wanted. Yeah. Sounds about right. I think so. I could be wrong, but I think that would be the cheapest way of like doing it. At this point, I would experiment. I would continue to experiment and see what I can make happen. It's kind of how I learn most things when playing this game. I just throw something in there that I think might work, and if it doesn't, I change it, and if it does, I'll keep using it. You can consume the broken armor. What am I putting on this stupid skill? OMG. One more question. I'm stuck on tier 1 maps and my big problem is gear. It's a dumb question, but what's the best way to get on level decent gear? Buying it from people. I'm not even gonna deny. If you're an in-game, you're hitting tier 1 maps and you're having trouble getting past tier 1 maps, you have 2 options. You can make it or you can buy it. It's usually easier to buy it. If you're doing T1 maps and you can complete a map, what you want to do is look at your equipment. Anything that is lower than your current level at that point needs to be off your body. So if you have, like, I guess, let me find something that's actually under level for me. Probably isn't. Yeah. So like this amulet. This amulet is level 68. My character is currently level 66. I can use this amulet for 2 more levels without it being a detriment to me. That's how I think about equipment. So if you're using stuff and you're at, in game, you're hitting those T1 maps and your gear is lower level than you, it needs to go. Very, very important thing. The game will punish you for that, and it kind of sucks. But yeah, sometimes there are exceptions. Like I'm still using this belt even though it's level 42, but probably should actually buy another one right now, actually, that I'm thinking about it. It gives me cold resistance, which is really nice. I didn't want to get rid of it because of that. But in truth, I probably should buy a new one. Let us see. I only have 4 divine belt. 12 to always. This is crazy. Wait, isn't 12 the max one? No, 10 is the max one. 12 is pretty good. Not 23 though, but plus 12 is cool. I wish you can get a double corrupt that gives you 2 different. Oh, I can't get a double corrupt. I don't have anyone doing it right now. Now that I've said that, I actually don't want to change this. Even though the item level on this is 40 something, I think this 23% Oracle resistance is probably the more effective use of this. I gotta figure out what a belt I need to get, because this is good for now, but it's have stat problems. Oh, wait. Oh wait, we're like you're level like 30 something, right? Yeah.
Ooh.
You're level 30 or so.
Nope. I wish.
What level are you?
27.
God damn. You leveling so slow. God damn. I gotta figure out how to make that faster.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing, man?
It's terrible.
Need more damage. Oh, well, you have a what you call it. What weapon are you using?
This big ass heavy weapon. What is it called?
Hold up. Where are my mace? It's a
Hawk
mace,
hunt.
right? A two-handed
Yeah,
mace?
the hawk hunt. Yeah.
I have a hawk hunt, don't I? Do I not have a hawk hunt? I do have a hawk hunt. What does this do? Maim on critical hit. Turn the attack rate for the critical chance. What's the important part about this? The critical hit chance?
Yeah, that's the only thing really good about it.
So you're building crit? Because pretty much for this to work, you're probably gonna need to build a ton of attack speed and then just stack on crit. Because you have a 20% crit chance. So you just need attack speed and crit. So do you want to keep using that?
No, it's just a weapon.
So you just a weapon? So what do you want to do?
I want to do a two-handed.
Do you want more aftershocks? Because I have Herminor's Hymn, and it causes 38% more stun buildup. I could probably buy a better one. It gives you 150. Well, it gives you. It makes all slam skills you use yourself cause aftershocks, which is gonna increase your damage. Dasted armor for 1 chaos. Yeah, sure. But I also have. I have quite a few things actually. I have a lot of hammers. Depends on if you're gonna go all physical though. Oh, you're trading this guy. A lot of two-handed maces. Oh, hold up. Gotta find the item. 1 chaos. Where is it? This one. Probably gonna kick you out by accident. Oh no, I didn't. Alright. What was I doing? What was I saying? Oh, yes. Two-handed. How much damage does it do?
I want to take it 36 to 43.
36 to 43, and you are level less than 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, 27.
I mean, less than 30 is still right.
Hey.
I mean, honestly, giving you the Tidebreaker is probably a good idea. But you can't use that's level 45, but it will give you 296 to 253 point of damage. All damage contributes to chill magnitude. It makes things freeze. So if you want to make a frozen dude, but you're also playing a Katava Smith, so as a Smith of Katava, are you gonna be adding fire damage at all? Are you gonna go fire damage? I mean, you probably should. It's Smith of Katava, but that's up to you, really.
Effort weapon. Let's see. I don't have to go fire. No, I should.
Well, that's because your area is fire. And that's
No,
fire,
I
so
do fire.
yeah. You probably should do fire. Hmm. I can give you the empty roar, but then you can't use war cries. No.
What?
Hmm.
That's how I do
Oh.
fire.
Yeah, I know. That's how I do fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing I can really think of is maybe Hemagor's hammer. There's also the brain rattler. That causes an electrocution buildup. It does lightning damage too.
I don't have to do fire.
I mean, you don't, but actually causing electrocution is cool for control, and all the lightning damage adds shock chance. This has higher attack speed, and I think it does more damage than the other one. Hold up. What level are you?
27.
27. I do think you need some kind of elemental damage added to this thing. Like, I don't think it's a good idea. You're right. Let's be honest.
Told you.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think you're doing more damage. Okay. This is a 3 slot. I don't want to spend divine on this. Not really. Pretty good though. I don't want to spend a divine because I feel like you're gonna be like, I don't want to use this weapon anymore, and I'm gonna be so mad at you.
I don't need this anymore. Throws away.
Like, this fucking guy keeps throwing away my uniques. Why? Why?
Why would I do that? On purpose.
You're saying you haven't done it on purpose yet?
Ah.
Aw. This fucking guy. What's the point of corrupting this? What did you get? Nothing? Or just more attack speed? Probably more attack speed. This is 40 exalts? I can do 40 exalts. Why not? I have to trade out a chaos for it anyway, so it makes no difference. 1.24 better attack speed. 1.27 is even better attack speed. 5. Nah, this is gonna be an experiment. That's just. It'll be really funny if I'm about to buy the weapon that I have on the market. I actually think I might be. Oh. How much damage does your weapon do?
32 to 43.
Physical damage?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, physical damage.
32 to 43?
Physical damage. That's what it says on the weapon.
Okay, we gotta help you. We gotta help you.
Your judgment.
I am definitely judging. 110%. if I can get this guy
Yeah,
to
I know.
trade.
I mean, time to
I
get
gotta find you a better weapon. Actually, I might just give you the one in my stash. I'm like, my brain's like, I don't want to mess with my collection. Actually, it's not a very good one in my stash. I actually want to get you a better one. It's not a very good one in my stash. Why it's in my collection? I was never going to use it.
Ah, she called me the hoarder.
No, I have a collection. I literally have a stash that allows me to collect all unique weapons. It's different from you putting it in random boxes.
Excuse me.
I have a chest to put my stuff away. You don't.
All I hear,
Not my fault.
all I hear is
Judgment. You have been judged.
Mm.
The biggest problem I have with us not having a marketplace is the fact that people refuse to just trade for low value trades. Hey, I'm in the hideout of the 3 Chaos Snake Pit guy. Should I just wait for him to finish the map? How long does trading take? Well, it depends on the person. It can take a second. It can take 5 minutes. If the guy pops out and trades with you, yeah. If the guy is like, I invite you to my party and he's not done his dungeon, then you're kind of reliant on the person coming out the thing and giving you the item you want to trade for. That is the problem with trade right now. Because people can do that. Most of the time, they're kind enough to pop out and just get you the stuff and get out of there, but trade can be frustrating. Yeah. Attack speed, attack speed. Why am I paying 5 chaos for this? That's silly. Man, I understand how like having 196 damage is pretty good. I mean, it's about 200. I don't know. 196 is not that much. No. Okay, no. That doesn't make sense. That is about 200 damage. For a two-handed weapon? Wait. What? That's kind of crap. Not good at all. It's a good starter weapon. I'm not paying a divine for that. There's no point in paying a divine for that. Plus 20 to that 20 elemental. Honestly, 40, it's fine if the dude actually trades me for the 40. Why don't people just trade, please? Please trade. I'm gonna get a weapon from my friend so my friend do damage. Why is that so hard? I just know mine is crappy. In comparison, anyway. Hey, we got somebody who decides to look at their marketplace. Okay, let me get you this weapon. And if I get the weapon, I'll give it to you. And that should help you with some improvements to damage.
Yeah,
Mine was better. I would just give you mine.
I'm an idiot. I sold away my 2 sticks.
You sold away your 2 sticks?
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
It's okay.
What does it mean? Trade with me, sir.
Hello.
Oh wait, hold up. Sorry. I didn't look at this properly. I gotta make it better. Where is Arisi? No. I need... Oh, this is not the chapter I need. I'm in the wrong chapter. God damn it, shotgun! Stop eating young.
What? What?
Oh, I can just go back to my hideout, can I? So smart. So smart. I need to finish building my hideout. I've yet to do that. So bad.
You don't like them.
I'm just being lazy. Womp womp womp. Do you want extra lightning damage or do you want more physical damage? What are you scaling in this build of yours?
Physical.
Physical damage? All physical?
Yeah.
100% sure?
Yeah, physical and fire.
Physical and fire?
I think so, yeah.
Are you scaling fire damage? Like with it or?
I
Because if you're
No, I'm not. I am not. Currently not. And I need
so you're
to.
currently not scaling your fire damage?
No.
Do you do anything with fire damage?
I have a skill that does fire damage. I got a Herald Ash. When I hit somebody,
They explode in flames and yeah, the over damage. Okay, dokie. I think I'm gonna add fire to this.
Oh, you.
Oh, I have something to give you. I swear to God, if you sell this gem, I will hurt you. I will fight you to the end of time.
You know where I live.
I know. Oh gosh. Let's see. $13 to $16 isn't really worth it. Fire damage or more. We'll add fire damage. I feel like, oh my god, where are these trades coming from? Like every time I do one trade, I get like 3 other trades. One chaos. What is it? Radiant Grief Lace Hood. Oh yeah, you can have this. I don't need it. Alright, I'm gonna add fire damage to this. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you a special ruby. Because I actually don't need it, but if that's what you're building, then it actually makes sense to give you this. And I think I'm gonna add fire to this because if you're gonna go into fire, having electrocute wouldn't be bad because it's gonna give you some control. And this does pretty decent damage. So you can take that, and if you're scaling fire damage, it's actually gonna work out in your favor because you'll get a little bit of lightning damage, you'll get some fire damage, and then you're gonna be scaling that fire damage on your weapon. And that could be effective. This is effectively a level 80 weapon. Yeah, level 82 weapon. All right. Trade with me, please.
Yes. Oh, the fire weapon!
Or made it into a fire weapon. It's not like a lightning weapon. But I'm pretty certain it's better than what you have.
Let's see.
What do you mean, let's see? You told me 30. You know, oh, I see. I was like, you told me 30 damage. What do you mean, let's see?
But I gotta level up.
How? You mean you gotta level up?
Okay.
How much stronger did I make the weapon? Oh, I made it to level. I made it a level 30 weapon.
Fine.
I didn't realize. I did not realize this. Fire. Hold on a second. Not gonna work either. I can't use any of my green skills because I ain't got none. I ain't got no dexterity. Enemies ignited by supported skills have a 60% chance to explode on death. I actually want to put that in there. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on there because I actually like that. I just like blowing things up. This whole build has been just like popping enemies for fun. Imbita. Strong shrapnel only works when they're pinned. Fiery Death. We'll try Fiery Death out. The explosion is a percentage of their life, which is nice. And I will be setting people on fire. Okay, cool. Oh, you're back in town. I'm trying to get you leveled up.
Sorry, I'm just gonna get rid of one.
Makes sense. If you folks are still here watching us lurking in the background, thank you for your time. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Check us out on YouTube. We put all these videos up on YouTube. You can check it out with !YouTube. And you can lurk and see what we've been working on.
Lurk. Lurk.
Lurk. Lurk.
Lurk.
Lurk. Uma into Mega Break. Oh yeah, Mega Break comes out today. Oh, did Mega Break already come out? Oh shoot, Mega Break comes out today. That would have been a nice swap. That would have been a nice swap to Mecha Break, actually. I guess tomorrow we're playing Mecha Break. Getting into that robot. Are you saying?
I like how I got teleported out of the place I was in. I can't even go back to the bone pits. Was I in the bone pits?
Oh, the bone pits? You took too long? It took too long. Now the portal's gone. Well, that's what happens. But yeah, Mecha Break releases today. So I guess I'll be playing that tonight, or I'm gonna play it. No, I'm definitely playing it tonight. I should definitely sleep. I'll have to work at 1. If I worked later like normal, I wouldn't mind playing it when I get it. We're definitely doing some Mecha Break streams. Oh my god, Mecha Break's so much fun.
Whatever you were on.
Yeah, man, like I played through all the beta testing for it. It was a fucking blast. I can't wait for that thing to come out. I totally forgot about it though, because that's just how my brain works. Are you going backwards? Why'd you go backwards?
Cool.
You went backwards.
I did?
Yeah,
I think I reset.
This is the beginning of the map. Why'd you go to the beginning? You have to go to the bone pits to kill the boss.
Where's the bone pits?
You just walked out of the bone pits.
Oh my lord.
The waypoint you went to was the new area, and you left. I think. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, actually. No, I'm not. Yeah. I remember this. I've done this many times. Okay, we gotta level it up. I'm honestly about to swap to my other character just to make this faster. So you get more experience. Oh god, you know what? Can I My tower just doesn't last long enough. Oh, I didn't expect that to break, but it did. Oh yeah, I think I've traded off. I've traded for massive survivability. I don't have enough damage or enough area clear. I mean, I do have area clear, but it's not like enough. Any enemies that die, I need them to make sure. I need to make sure they're cursed. If they're not cursed, then it's kind of pointless.
Is that it?
Wow, you made it into the bull's droid. How could you? It was just sitting there the whole time. The dude was like 2 steps away from the enemy he wanted to take over. Fucking Delwyn.
Oh my lord, dude.
And shotgun's been murdered. They done killed him.
They killed him.
Can you mind? Let me. Oh, there were 2 of them. We didn't get the other one. Obviously, I mean, guys taking up all of our time. And missing a freaking shield charge destroys your DPS. I tried my best to not. I tried to. Trying to keep you alive. I just realized your hammer has shitty accuracy.
I need more dexterity.
Well, I wouldn't say you need more dexterity. You probably need a node that gives you like 100 more. Or at least doubles your current accuracy. You don't even really need much accuracy. Just enough to make sure your close range hits actually don't get affected by evasion. Okay. It feels so weird. This build feels weird playing with people. It takes so much longer to break through the defenses, even though I should. Do I have everything active?
Don't forget you're nerfed.
What did I do?
Got nerfed.
Why would I be nerfed? Oh, you're right. I am nerfed. Not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
None of this skull effect duration thing even works either. What are the questions? Hey, level 28.
28.
It's weird. Nerf feels weird, man.
Mm.
Feels so weird. It's like it shouldn't be this terrible.
Welcome back to level 1, bitch.
Not even. Welcome back to level 20. I feel like even at level 20, this felt better.
Mm-hmm.
Just level 20 with people. Ugh, that debuff was nasty. Ooh. Take the debuff. Eat the debuff. Watch your HP, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Do remember you are not made of the many flesh as I.
I was remember purple is an ally.
Purple is friend.
Mm-hmm.
Anything non-purple is not friend. Imagine if I had fire damage too in here. You'd be like, what am I looking for?
is away currently.
You know, this build might be better. Honestly, this could be a better build if I just went Essence Drain. But since my limitation is the shield charge, it's very interesting. It's not amazing. I doubt I'll be able to kill like endgame bosses like I wanted to. So I can't really change my shield. The shield I have now is going to be really important for survivability. But I could change my shield. And if I did, I could do more damage, but I don't have any poison magnitude increases, so the shield I'm thinking of using is probably useless. Because honestly, if the shield said it did 200 chaos damage, I would be perfect. But it does 200 poison, 200 chaos damage as poison. And that in itself makes it a much different weapon for what I was thinking of. Ow. It hurts. Oh, it's chaos damage. Sit down. God damn, this guy moves a lot. Damn. Yo, I keep seeing your weapon attack, and I keep thinking that you died.
The weapon.
Yeah, because I see the weapon movement, and then I think that's like you dropping your weapon, but it's just your weapon doing weapon stuff. Too soon, too soon. God damn, dude. Go and die.
Off.
Oh, it seems like you got the final hit. All right.
Thank you.
You're already welcome.
Press for the horn, you go, and you lose.
What?
I don't know.
You go tough to the horn and go, and you lose.
Oh, it makes sense to me.
I mean, I want to question this, but it seems like that word.
Oh man.
Ugh. All the equipment I need to like. Let me just increase my freaking chaos damage by 10%. I know I have a ring that does this really well. I think there's a giant negative for praying it. Ah, means hard.
You understand? I'm burning.
What?
All these moves will be consolidated.
Eventually, you get there eventually. I get 43% more. I have another one of these rings somewhere. I have 2 rings hearts. I don't know where it is. I know I have 2. Because the other one's godly good, and this one is okay. I got a Ming's heart with a perfect roll. Ah, here it is. I stand corrected. It got a perfect chaos damage roll. And I really should make it chaos. Get all these bonuses and then just track the damage. But I would have to corrupt it. No. It would make me so much money. Anyway.
Yes, it will not.
Yes, it will not. You are correct, sir. Alright. You're level 28 now, right?
Hold on. Yep.
Okay. We swap characters.
I'm always going to the hell out of gates.
I just need something faster. We need to like murder things. Because today's goals get you level 30 before I get off. I get you to level 30. It's a shotgun invite. Oh boy. Let's see if I remember how to play this character, because I'm having the same flashback to how the fuck do I play this from yesterday. It should be my farming character, but I don't use it enough. About to get 2 more stat points. Once you find the corpse. Once you find the snake lady.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, this is normally when, like, if I'm normally playing, when I get to here, this is when I normally stop for the day, no matter what.
Stop what?
No matter what I do when I'm playing a new character, I usually finish the first chapter, and then I get here, and this is where I stop. I do. I always get to do the first chapter, and then by the time I'm done, I get here, I get those 2 experience points, or those 2 passive points, and I take a break or I stop playing for the day.
Uh-oh.
I'm not out of mana. Why am I not getting regeneration? That's the question, actually.
Not yet.
Are you the unremembered?
Am I the unremembered? Why me? Alright. Let me stop playing this build properly. I need to get charges. Why aren't you attacking? Always happens. I do something that makes me stop attacking, and I'm like, why? Why'd you stop attacking? I should have probably have convalescence on this build, just so I can like stop dying.
You like dying?
I don't like dying, but I also don't really want. No, not that. I don't. I don't want to change the stats I have. It probably would work better with convalescence, thinking about it though. Actually, I could have convalescence. I just need to get 30. Right? Good. I have a free slot. I need something. Alright. Gem cut as prism.
Prism.
Alright. Murdered. Murdered.
Murderer. Murderer. Blue. Murderer.
Ah, Skyrim mods. Fun times. Something about television.
I robbed this television.
How am I not poisoning people? I feel like every hit I do should be poisoning you. Did something change?
Yes, it's in Baya.
Oh. Wait. What? Why am I not poisoning? I should have a 100% chance to poison. So every hit should apply poison. So what's happening here? Something changed. Spirit throw.
Not poisonous.
Spirit tab. Chance to poison. I don't understand. My poison chance should be 100%. But I'm not getting poison? Oh, is my hit? Wait, that doesn't make sense either. Let's just look at poison spirit stab. Huh. But what's my chance to poison? Critical hit, lightning distance generation. Huh, something weird's happening. Like my hits normally always poison, and I always have like a pretty fast regen of poison, but I'm not getting that. And it's weird because like, how's that possible? Are these not hitting? They are hitting multiple times. Or are we just killing it before we can actually get the trigger for the poison? I don't know. Weird. This is strange.
Strange.
It is. I don't know if it's because I'm playing with you or if it's something else. For some reason. Feels like I'm not getting charges like normal. I'm getting charges, but I'm not getting as many. I wonder if there was a debuff. I mean, I wonder if there was a change. I gotta look up. I gotta look that up at some point. Gotta go the other way.
I followed you, and this is what you do to me?
I mean, how are you following me?
Mm-hmm.
You can't blame me for you going the other way.
Mm-hmm. You would. It was you.
It wasn't. Bro, I am not getting poison as fast as I normally do. I'm so confused as to why. I think I am poisoning. But 1% is crazy.
Yep.
Is it a debuff? That's 29.
What yard? I love when they explode.
I love when they explode popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like something isn't working. This is so weird. I pretty. It might just be because of my level, but it feels like something isn't working.
Sprawling death. Nowhere to run.
Is it because people aren't dying from things? What does this say? What does the skill say? Am I bugging?
They're not dying, they're still alive.
It stores 6% of the expected poison damage.
Let me see something.
Where the hell is this exit? I always get lost on this map, and it stresses me out so much.
Here's what we level-headed.
I'm level-headed. I'm always level-headed. What you mean? Did you find the body yet?
No.
Or you still gotta find the body? Okay. But you can't even leave until you find the body. Comes back with 2 weapons out of nowhere.
Hey, caramba.
Ay caramba.
Mhm.
Comes back as Bart as well. Even more confusing.
Mhm.
Alright, so I think we gotta go into the middle, and I think I see where our exit is. The body is around one of the towers. As it always is. It's usually in a clearing around the tower. I think I'm just murdering things much faster than the poison. That makes any sense.
No.
Okay. The body is
Checkpoint.
not.
Got the morning.
Oh, you got the checkpoint? Sweet. So then the way we need to go is by the upper checkpoint and the middle. So we got the checkpoint. We got that checkpoint. So where we need to go is probably over here. Through this. Nope, I stand corrected. Not do this. So that means we found the checkpoint before we found the body. It's probably on the other side.
I'm looking.
Boom, 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 boom. Now I gotta find it in the weirdest freaking place. What is this? What is that? No, it's not it either. The hell is this body? That's a shrine. Okay, that's weird. You sure you didn't see the body?
Sure.
We killed almost everything on this map.
I got the final letter. That's all I got.
You got the letter?
Find a letter.
That's what you
yeah.
needed. That's what you need to get. You needed to get the letter, Shaka.
That's all I needed.
Yes, go to town and get your points.
Okay.
God damn it. Fucking guy, bro.
I didn't know.
What do you mean didn't? You know what?
Gotta let him know, Joe.
I'll fight you. You and I will fisticuff one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get you this level. We should be able to get it in less than 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's teleport back to me, and we should
No problem.
be good to go. Ooh, excuse me. There's the hiccup. There's the hiccup. If you don't know where I am, or put you at the beginning of the map, then just go to a checkpoint, and go to the one closest to the path of morning, and we are good to go. I want to make sure that weapon's actually more effective for you.
Nope. Here.
Okay. My goal right now is to kill as many things as possible, as quickly as possible, so you level.
Yep.
When that weapon becomes useful. So I will be ahead of you.
No problem. We'll split.
Probably just stab everybody to death, to be honest. I'm thinking about it just now. Stabs do like 12,000 damage. Oh, 1,200 damage. A strong box.
I actually have items.
I actually might have items. This never has items. Unless you dedicate your life to strong boxes. You never have shit. See? But.
But
If you dedicate your life to strong boxes, though. Mad money. I keep trying to shield charge, thinking I'm still playing the other build.
like the shield charge. What can you say?
Really? Oh, really? Bong, 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 bong. Stab, 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 stab. Did you do earthquake or something? What caused that shit?
I don't even know.
I had to do an earthquake effect or something because that was not supposed to do that. Stab, 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 stab. 8 stab, 10 stab. Bro, I have never. I'm so confused by why I don't just get constant full stacks. It just not letting me get full stacks. I don't know if it's because I'm here with you or something changed, but my pops are not popping like they popped before.
I don't know what to tell you.
They're not letting me pop. Make sure you get the secondary here. It gives you plus 10% resistance to lightning.
Oh, hell yeah. What?
Someone wants to trade now? Yes, alright, maybe I'll time real quick. I will teleport back to you. Make sure you just got this item.
No problem.
How far are you to the next level?
65?
Nice.
Eee.
Must matter quickly. I have to get the armor, bro. Wait. Wait, what is this? Bong, bong, bong. What's this thing put me at the beginning of the map? Oh god. No.
Why?
Why does it do this to me?
I'll open the portal.
Please. 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 Let me go through the
I don't
portal. You're getting murked.
Don't only be alone. It was a joke.
It's a joke.
It's just a joke.
I can never remember the words to that song.
He explained to me why this nigga is
Omega
bringing
Masterful
minions.
Chaos Minion Destroyer.
Here we go.
Why is he Omega Minion Chaos Destroyer 4? I only paid for a Chaos Minion Omega Destroyer 2. He's like twice as
I
good.
need less of them.
I need less.
Mm.
They provided too much support. I need less than that.
They're too dangerous.
Remember, we're looking for that power slot.
Wherever it
Where you
is.
get the buff.
$85. No, actually, yeah, $85.
Okay. Alright, we gotta find that middle statue. So you get
On my
your
way.
bonus. Basic attack. Basic attack. Basic attack of power.
Back to the days.
Bro, everyone is trading me right now. The fuck?
Again.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, he left the party, so I don't know if he wants it. I'll do one more invite. Okay. That was a. When did you open up a thing?
That was just him.
Was this him? The hell?
Oh,
Why are
yeah,
you dropping
yeah,
essence? Like,
No,
they
that
don't
came
just
from
drop essences.
That came from the thing. It was there. From earlier.
It was there from earlier. It sounds like you planted it. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna kill things fast. It's Joe.
Yeah, leaf.
Ding, 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 ding. We're looking for the bird, ladies. very surprising when you get hit. Hey, level 30.
Yeah.
Put on that weapon, boy.
Can't wait.
Please change your fucking equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do this to me. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to your children.
Change this shit.
Stabby, 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 stab. It's just a joke. Jesus, where do we go? Cause like, how do we miss this big ass centerpiece?
Thank you for this
That
weapon.
means you are welcome. There's always a better weapon. Alright, I am done. I
Nice.
do have to go in like 6 hours. You got level 30. I want to see you beat something with it, but I also need to make sure you get this bonus. This is kind of important. The birds on this, there's like a statue with a bunch of metal birds around it. If you activate the statue, it gives you more elemental resistance. So you should always get it so you can reduce the debuff you get at in game.
Well, you killed a lot of people here.
I know, I just don't know where the hell the birds are. We should be pretty close.
I search everywhere you're at right now. You're close to the boss end.
Probably. I think so.
Damn, son, no one alive.
Everybody dead.
Everybody
This is the
dead.
boss end. I'm pretty sure they're here. Am I wrong? I mean, since I run faster, hopefully I can get across the other side of the map to make sure.
Yeah.
But
My enemies.
I found enemies. They're hurting me.
Why did you deal with these cretins? I think I've found you.
Did you?
Got checkpoint.
If you touch it,
Sisters.
yes, touch it. Okay, now they're all attacking me. That's good. You did it. Well, now you have to get to the other side of the map and fight all the sisters that have now been activated. But you get a bonus to your stats. So that also gives you a bunch more people to fight if you
Where
want.
did I find these sisters, you people?
There'll be like statues just minding own business, and then they try to murk you. Yeah, you got it. I've probably cleared a good portion of the map because they're following me.
You killed our sisters.
I'm trying to get a big group of them. I'm trying if I get them all to follow me. Oh shit! Let me do that. Do.
I kill all of them?
No, we just gotta get to the boss thing. All you have to do is get across to the checkpoint. Then we kill the boss, and that's that.
Oh, okay, so the boss is over here. Yeah.
Man. Okay, after this boss, I'm done.
You are relentless, but
I want to see how you actually do with that weapon, so.
the time of the Faradin.
Let's see, I'm a dummy.
Hit them really hard. Jesus, why is everyone trying to trade me?
Sprawling death. No mana.
Where'd my HP go? Is she trying to trade me or what? Like, I don't understand if you're not trying to trade me.
You want the fuck?
You were set a plane.
That was up, and then I was down. Then I was down, then I was up.
Well,
Am I like it? Maybe. Right.
am I resurrecting you? I was resurrecting you. God, I was doing it.
I'm up. Dead.
Hey, we need you. Alright. I'm going to sleep.
GG.
Job done. We got your new weapon, it works. It does things, it creates some stunning effects, which is quite nice. I think that is that. Chat. I broke my camera. I'm so smart.
Nice.
Somehow, I broke my camera. We didn't see that. It never happened. Ooh, fancy, fancy. Alright. Thank you folks for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the follows, folks. Really, really does help. Thank you all so much. We're trying to get to 1,200 I should say, followers. Somehow and somewhere we haven't gotten for over a year, but you know, we're gonna get there. Thank you folks for watching. We love the fact that you watch. And I will see you next time we're live. Have a great night. Check us out on YouTube if you want to see the VOD. And don't eat the yellow snow. Sounds like a good thing not to do. Alright. Laters.
Laters.